fucking getting the YouTube shit out of the way.
It's been so long since we've done this that I kind of feel like I've never done this before.
Nope.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot minute. We're on season 3, episode 5 of Worlds Apart, which I have totally not. Oops. There we go. That just helped me a little bit. Totally not started a title screen for us yet, but there we go. There's our logo.
Hey, here we go. Everything should be looking terrific.
So the break's been good because Carbon 2185 is a lot of fun, and it gives me a lot of time to sit around and dream up ways to connect this campaign and that campaign. But it's also good because the last 6 hours of game time was fucking chaotic. Now that the flames have died down both figuratively and literally, let's take stock. So, we're gonna...
You really didn't just say that.
The Tear Apart Inn stood for years at the crossroads between Railsburg, Oakenbluff, and Brenzlagen, and the realm south.
Down a little bit.
A true Brenland staple, known most by name, if not from time spent there. Party stopped their way, on their way west towards Railsburg, hoping to just get a quick rest, but of course, you know, it never works out that way for them. After saving a dwarf from petrification and throwing his insolvent ass out of his room along with his brother, Party was awakened that night shortly afterwards by shouted challenges by a mutant Etten and a gnome claiming to be a king. Half the party went out to face the beast in a dance-off. Though they made short work of the ensuing battle, the party was technically served, losing 2-1 to the competition. They had, however, no time to pat themselves on the back for murdering an exotic master dancer and a delusional drunk. Though as Deveray starts to elude himself a rather fine-looking new sword, they notice the inn is on fire. Another group staying at the inn, who has claimed to have defeated the Railsburg Medusa menace, and are apparently lying about it, is encountered fleeing their burning room with a treasure chest. They're confronted in turn by some unknown women who draw arms and block their path, and a second battle begins, then fractures, with civilians, hostiles, party members, and fire splitting in all directions, fleeing the fire and each other. It was seriously like a shoot should have been their minute, bro. Nibs and Deveray chased the group northeast, while
Perfect.
Palmer
I
dimension
have
doored past
absolute
them
isolation
for the
of audio.
While Palmer
Everything
tells
looks
plants
and
around him
sounds
to get
terrific.
shitty, by which I mean he casts speaking plants and makes a square of difficult terrain. They drop an ice dome on him and use the opportunity to bring down Nibs. Deveray arrives late, contributes anyway with a number of arrows, and pegs the barbarian twice and the wizard once. But the wizard retaliates with an ice storm on him before scooting away to the north and with the treasure chest on a floating disc. There's a moment of back and forth as Palmer escapes the ice dome and revives Nibs, only for Nibs to be downed again, only to be raised again. This loop ends when the enemy barbarian knocks Palmer's teeth in. Perhaps unwilling to deal with the arrival of Deveray, she picks up his unconscious ass and runs away east. Their tank ensures Nibs is downed but declines to kill him outright before following the east. Deveray stabilizes Nibs and drags him back to the tavern. Meanwhile, Drake and Silas have taken over custody of the enemy archer Trika, though this soon becomes secondary to dealing with civilians jumping out the windows, and the spreading fire up on the roof. Drake splits his time between casting Create Water repeatedly, eventually clearing about 2/3 of the fire, and dragging Innocence and eventually Trika away from the expanding heat. After he defends her actions by saying they were attacked and she needs to eat somehow, Drake tosses her actions. No, she defended her own actions.
Oh, okay.
Drake tosses her some platinum and tells her to run. She does, leaving her longbow with Nibs. Or with Drake. Yeah, that was a typo. Flavia, beginning the fight on the second story, successfully knocks out the enemy cleric Hess as he attempts to flee. She then scoops him up and jumps out the window towards the east, dragging Hess and another unconscious man out of harm's way, then chases down one of the other party, a dark elf, attempting to flee towards the southeast. Flavia catches her at the edge of the map, and the two engage in a short but vicious duel, Flavia choosing to disengage at the last minute, sensing that the fight was not going her way. She returns to the fire to save Innocence, and the Dark Elf escapes. Atos and Kenzie, meanwhile, also begin on the second floor beside that Dark Elf, but instead choose to focus on saving a number of panicked civilians in the bedrooms. After the Dark Elf escapes out one window, the Paladin and Necromancer move to the southwest, save a man trapped under a burning rafter and dimension dooring out of the room. Which, you know, they try to grab branches and fall as they hit a tree, but yeah, it's at least better than being in a flaming building. Kenzie asserts the man's safety, then circles around south and goes back in to make sure everybody on the first floor is safe. Meanwhile, Atos lifts an unconscious man from the same room and leaps out the window with him, dragging several of their innocents in various stages of health away as he does. He tries and fails to convince those panicking to stop fleeing and help, but few actually stop to do so. He begins to move towards Flavia's battle, but seeing that there are still people left in the fire, he redirects and focuses on that. So overall, across the scope of the fight, the party's actions directly saved at least 9 lives, and indirectly saved 3 to 5 more as far as I can guess. Additionally, had Drake not expended such effort to control the flames early on and throughout the fight, it's probable the whole building would have been lost. So, good work.
Question mark?
Well, you know, morally, you came out on top of the trade, arguably. So as we rejoin, the flames have been mostly extinguished, and the first floor is quickly filled with people once more. The wounded are laid out on the stage for care, while many find benches and corners to prop themselves up into rest, though real sleep's a difficult proposition with such.
Yo, what up, Ged? How you doing, brother?
Those with healing ability get to work on the injured, and they're joined by a blonde fellow
Kick
dressed
back
in
my
grungy
cane a
rags.
little
who
bit
seems
here,
to be
'cause I'm a
healing
lot
via
closer.
magic. There's one kind of tense moment during the night when the ceiling creaks disconcertingly above your
feels
heads
good,
in the
man.
wind, and makes you all sort of
We're
wonder
just
for a
getting the
moment if the
rundown
second floor is
of
about to cave in on
our
you.
last
But
session
it settles.
quite a few
nothing
weeks
happens.
ago.
Dawn has come and gone by the time the final wounded have been tended to, and while most everyone still on their feet is exhausted, it seems everyone's safe for the moment.
You Transformer? Yo,
I guess we don't get the benefits of a long rest because of all this madness.
Absolutely not. The fight took the majority of the night, as well as getting the fire put out and getting all of the wounded tended to. Actually, none of you have managed to get a long rest. Those of you who can heal can, maybe spread that healing amongst the people who are hurt, so it should all be spread out right in front of you. I can add a little bit to that from someone else, but unless you all want to decide to
Yo, let
take
me
a
know
long
how it
rest
is.
after this and lose the time chasing after Palmer's kidnappers, this is what you got to go on.
I'm just gonna roll some hit dice.
Short rests are acceptable. You can take short rests.
yeah, I can go for one of those.
Don't get anything back on a short rest.
Nice, dude.
Especially those people who were knocked out. Like Nibs obviously can't do anything to help the rest of them, so he clearly did for short
I am
rest.
out. I am passed out. I have
All of them
zero
are
hit points.
unconscious, but they're not dead.
Yeah, all of those ones across the top. The dead are actually lined up separately outside over here.
All right, my girl's okay. Really?
What did
Dude, fucking love Rooster Teeth. My girl Celeste is all good?
Unconscious, and Lumps is pretty pissed off about this. But Lumps himself is fine.
Okay.
Lisa, the bar owner, is drinking her sorrows away off on the west and freely sharing a few remaining bottles on the shelf with the pirates or anyone else nearby. The chef in the back room is producing a small mountain of breakfast for everyone who's awake and conscious and able to eat. So you've got kind of a weird smell of eggs and bacon mixing with the stench of burnt wood, and there's some dead Etten mixed in there. It's kind of a mess.
How much time do we have? Like, how bad does everybody look in this row here? Like, obviously it is pretty bad considering you got, beat up to unconsciousness.
Everybody up there has been stabilized, so nobody up there is like in instant risk of death.
Ah, dude, my hit die.
Kenzie, you're gonna have to use a healing on that.
Yo,
No, I'm trying to
absolutely.
think about
Dude, if I
what-
roll another 1, thank you.
Who looks the worst comparatively to everybody?
Probably Nibs, to be honest.
Nibs has 0 hit points.
I would say actually Nibs is even worse off than like Celeste or anyone else in that top row, because instead of just being caught in the fire, he was like repeatedly stabbed and healed and stabbed and healed and.
Okay. So, first of all,
he has his memory at this point.
Kenzie will come aside and step over to Nibs and kind of kick him like in the ankle, just to see if he moves. Wait, are you unconscious or not?
I can grunt and groan and I don't.
If you pick someone who's unconscious, they're probably gonna groan.
I'm a fucking guy, he fucking did.
I just wanted to see if there was a response.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, a little. Or my
Kenzie
fucking
will
D8 doesn't want to cooperate tonight, apparently.
push his hands together with
Okay.
this radiant glow of what seems at first to be a light energy that fades into this almost royal purple before fading into black and shuddering on his hands, and you'll see that every single one of the persons up here in this row has this almost translucent purple glow to them, and I'll cast Beacon of Hope.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, for the sake
Ooh,
of
very
brevity
nice.
and just keeping it going, I'm going to expend, I guess, all of my spell slots now to heal everybody. So first is going to be Nibs, which is going to be Cure Wounds at 4th level, which is going to be max hit points. That's 1d8, so it's 4d8, which is 36 plus what's the spellcasting modifier? 5. Yeah, so 40. So 36 plus 5. So 41 points of healing immediately. Kenzie will kind of like slap his cheeks a couple times.
I forget Nim's fucking voice. Hey. It's been so fucking long. I forgot his fucking voice.
Nibs just had like in my head canon, Nibs just had 4 concussions. If you want to wake up with a brand new voice, it would make total sense.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? No.
Perfect.
No.
It's
no.
All right, but with that, like Kenzie will kind of just like roll his eyes a little bit and go down the line of the rest of the other people, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more spell slots, and there's.
I
6
love the
more
fact that
people.
we can split
great.
our RP between
So,
voice
I guess I'll
and text
use the rest of
fucking
my spell slots to
so
cure
quickly.
wounds on
This makes it such a
everybody
seamless little
until I have one
setup.
spell slot left.
Did Devray explain the situation as it currently stands to the rest of the party?
No, that was not RP'd yet. I don't think. This
No,
is
I'm just
literally
waiting my time. I'm trying to dig information so I can get a better story.
But yeah, Trad. So at minimum, they heal 13.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually have a
Another 41.
excuse the mess because it's not cleaned yet,
matter
but
to
that's
anybody?
the Discord
the average
laptop
in
for
between
stuff
them? I'm
that
just gonna go
doesn't
with that.
show on here,
Oh, the
which is
other-
where we're getting
I
that
was gonna say,
capture from.
31 hit points. Yes, matters to one person.
So one other person has messed up the most.
Why?
Aside from
Look,
this,
not
like,
all
I'll
of these
pick them.
characters have hit point values associated with them, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever has the hit point value associated with them and is actually like best. I'm assuming it's Celeste, considering she's the only person that has a
That would be
name.
the one, yes.
I will
other-
dump the other 4th level cure wounds into her, and she'll heal 41 points of healing.
Fair, yes. The others
Okay.
all, just because they don't have hit point values don't mean they're not important, but, to spread it amongst them kind of averagely would probably be fine.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just something we've
With
developed
that,
over time, and
you'll see
hopefully
that
it just
the
continues to
translucent
grow.
purple glow kind of fades from everybody, and Kenzie will kind of stumble
Take a look
back,
at this skill really
and
quick.
collapse onto a bar stool, like looking incredibly drained, like.
Disadvantage
whole
on
sweat
wisdom
raining
saving
down
throws
his
and best
face,
saving
he's panting.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get him.
That's really
So,
handy.
You guys get him.
That's a buff.
You guys get him.
A buff and a half.
I guess I'll just make my way. I'll make my way around the bar with Silas and see if like anybody needs anything specific, like bandages or anything like that.
What the fuck happened, guys?
You tell us. You were with them.
I tried to save Paul.
Yeah, it's
Where's Paul?
Trad's. I think this is only his
Oh.
first campaign, but he's been
Palmer?
fucking really on top of it, you know.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him around, if that's what you want to know.
He was with me. Where is he?
Well, they probably got him. We got one of them at least.
Devray,
They got him?
Devray,
What?
you were with Nibs. You tell us what happened.
I just remember me getting killed. Oh, it's bad.
Correction, you weren't killed. You were knocked the fuck out.
I remember. Knocked out.
So going
Yeah,
making my way around the bar, just tending to those who need help. She doesn't need anything, I'm assuming. Trad.
Who doesn't need you? Was the question?
I'm making my way around the bar, just tending to the people who need help, giving them medical supplies. medical supplies and stuff like that if they need it.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not gonna
finding the
RP and do
particular
every
balance
single
between
one of these characters
improv and plan is
individually,
where
but I'll tell you
really
that the
like
ones who are
that's the skill you
tables,
develop.
If they're hurt, they're like kind of like scrapes, maybe like their clothing is singed or something like that. So you can do some good, just kind of rotating through them and giving them some help. But it's not a, I don't know. I'm not going to spend the half an hour to do each of these characters on a one-by-one basis.
I want to know specifically about this guy. Is he a dwarf? Would I be able to
Dwarf or no?
if I approach him, would I be able to visibly see if he's a dwarf or a gnome or something like that?
You would be able to. I just need to bring up my notes to remember myself if he's a dwarf or a gnome. He's one or the other. I want to say he's a gnome. I don't think. No, I didn't give him a fucking. I think he's a gnome. We're gonna say he's a gnome.
Okay.
His name is Grobulon, so I feel like that's what I would name him.
Grob. Wait, I'm
is
sorry,
definitely
Grobulon.
That is definitely more of a gnome name.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't call Grobulon a dwarf.
There are no other dwarves in the bar outside of, I guess,
Ra-
Marlow.
Like the fruit, the rambutan.
I don't know what that is.
Grobulon rambutan.
Yes, exactly that. There are no other dwarves here aside from Marlow. And I guess Terrain, because I kind of consider Terrain to be like half dwarf, half dragonborn. If you look short like that. It always bothered me that there's no like half dwarves. Nobody screwing dwarves. What's going on? Wait, I just answered my own question.
Oh my god.
Half elves. Now it makes sense why there would be half elves, but no other half. Sorry, go on.
How is Marlow looking?
Both of them are actually pretty okay. Marlow is still recovering from his petrification scare,
Is
but
he at
like
least awake?
questionably.
All right, these two are the answer I get from these next two
Silas
questions
and
are
I-
going to be super important.
Silas and I are just fucking tapped. We're exhausted. Like to the point of we're about to pass out on the ground. We know that there's a job to be done.
Definitely. They take him.
What you need, buddy?
Where's Palmer?
Well, let's get some stuff settled, and we're all gonna have to sit down and have a round here because it's not great. So you, let me see. All right, gather around. Everyone here. All right, we can count. All right. Roy. Okay. Yep, that looks like everybody. So I have some good or bad news. How you may or may not like it. As you all know, Palmer's not here. And that's because he basically got kidnapped. Nibs and he, if I recall, he dimension doored in front of the three that we were chasing, and as it turns out, they are pretty strong motherfuckers, as you can tell with how Nibs was here. They kidnapped him, and I tried my best. I couldn't get within range of them. They were too fast. The chest is gone. Murr's gone. So we got to figure out. I'm trying to work here with Rika, Lisa, and the captain, figure out where we're going later. Because we got to try and find it.
Well, fuck later. We gotta go after him now.
Okay, well, I don't know where they went, so we got to figure out who these people are and where we're going, because there's 360 degrees of direction, and we're looking for one out of 360. So we need to figure out who knows anything about these people and where they may have went, what's in the chest, anything that can give us some sort of direction to go off of.
Trav, what time of day is it at this point?
It's pretty early morning. Kenzie, can you actually tell me how long it would have taken for you to cast all those spells to heal everyone?
I only had a minute on the what's it called, so I literally just rapid fired them because each of them is just an action.
Oh, okay. So we'll say
So there were
yeah,
7.
it's not long after dawn. It's been probably within an hour since everything happened, and Deveray.
I wonder if I
Gotten
can.
back with
I
us.
wonder if I can tweak my
Did we
voice with the
capture any
mixer.
of them, guys? Hey.
I got one of them.
Yeah, I tried my best. I mean, I know I put at least 4 to 5 arrows into the mage fleeing, and it just shrugged it off. Flavia, how many rounds did it take you? You were locked in combat for ages.
You guys
Well-
saw the ranger girl cornered up in the top. What happened with her?
Well, the only lead we have is
Yeah.
the cleric in the bathroom right now, and that
Yeah,
No,
I
is
almost-
not as fun as it
I
sounds.
almost got the drow too, but
yeah.
Wasn't
still,
the
what
ranger
did happen
girl
with
that-
her?
And what happened?
I'm not there right now. I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
going to.
Veggies.
I'm going to.
Deborah, you left it in. You left
It's
her.
it's pretty. It's light out enough that Silas would be able to see without his need for dark vision, right?
Correct.
Dread.
It is past dawn. It is well into the morning. Everybody can see.
All right. I'm gonna send Silas. I'm gonna send Silas off into the direction that they into the direction that
Trim my
Deborah
audio back a
and
little bit
Nibs
here to make my life
ran
easier.
off in, and
A little bit too
I'm
far.
going to
Fuck.
order him to just do some scouting, look around, and if you find anything of note, come back.
There we go. Awesome.
I'll send him out for about
Now
an
everyone
hour
is
or two.
perfectly balanced. God, I feel like
Gotcha.
a god
Okay.
among men now.
If you want to move him that way, but I'll
Okay.
just make my way out. I'll just make my way back towards the table.
He's fine there for now.
Yo, for real? Happy birthday, dude.
So I remember. Do I remember that? No, I didn't. Wait.
As we talked about in Discord, it's literally up to you, Nibs or Larry.
Party composition currently is like
jumped out
necromancer,
after her.
wizard,
I fought her for a little. No, they jumped
some
out
sort
in
of
front
strange paladin,
No, I didn't know that, did I?
druid,
Is Larry trying to remember?
a barbarian rogue, a monk, and a rogue
I remember
fighter.
because like I can
I can tell you if you want, Larry. What did?
No, tell me, what did I remember? What did I see?
Okay, so you chased or Palmer Dimension door to head. You got stopped by the dwarf in the armor. I don't think the barbarian ever actually got to you. I think she pretty much just went.
No, I'm talking about when I jumped out of the window.
Oh, out the window? Wait, what do you mean from there?
Remember? I don't think I
What
remember the
happened?
ranger. I don't think I remember the ranger. Actually, I don't think I was there for that. I think I was in the tree by that time.
I think you're right.
But no,
Fine, you
Larry
can
was there
come.
for the ranger because he was the one that told me to keep an eye on her.
Ben, I think that was Devray.
Was it Devray?
It was.
Oh boy, we gotta go back to a month's worth of odds.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna retcon. I didn't.
What would
forget
you
the
like
ranger.
for your birthday,
I'm sorry.
Reliant?
My bad. I was
That's fair.
navigating there.
No, that's
Dude,
fair.
I
thought
think
I
I'm
was there.
so
It's
bad
been-
right now.
It's been a month. No, it's totally
My
fine
bad.
if you forgot some shit.
All right,
If you
whatever.
fucking trying to pin this on me.
You and your kind heart is gonna give us less bargaining chips at the table. It's all your fault. Boom.
Right.
So should we?
Paladin,
make it
warlock,
clear?
monk,
I
fighter.
guess, ask them
I like
where-
that.
Where they're at. I mean, that seems.
Who's
like
covering
most
the healing
logical thing
duty?
to do, guys.
So
So
as you
wait.
guys are talking, this woman walks over, and those of you who were on the second floor recognize her as one of the ones who initially tried to stop them from getting out of the room. She approaches and goes, "Okay, we've been polite for long enough here. We need to get in to see that cleric. I know you guys have him locked in there and you're trying to hold on to him, but we've been chasing these guys for over a week now.
This is
it's our
5e.
turn."
Chasing them.
5e. Oh god, with a little bit
She
of
nods and
homebrew.
says, yeah, and she motions over to this woman who's sitting there, and there's I don't remember what happened to the third
Luckblade with
person.
infinite wishes.
Somewhere
What the
around there.
fuck? All right.
Maybe.
I'll allow.
Whoops.
How you doing, Cabos?
But she introduces themselves as local peacekeepers. It's a non-political group that does exactly what it sounds like. They're kind of a cross between undercover detectives and witchers. And she tells you a pretty similar story to what Lisa told you.
I was
These
gonna
guys
say, we
claim
fucked up the
detective
timeline.
pieces Are not quite true.
Oops.
These three have been tracking them for quite a while, and they were kind of waiting for reinforcements to show up here at the end to detain those guys, but on account of the whole fire and all, they kind of got their hands forced. So they don't know the true situation in Railsburg there. They're just here to bring Hess and all of those others back to the Railsburg Council of Elders for judgment.
Not that RP does.
Fucking knew it.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a word with him before we can just hand him over. Right?
Hey, wait. If you help us find our guy that we got bard napped, our bard, We'll help you, but we'll let you see it. All right? Is that fair?
Yeah, the worst.
says, "All
Have
right,
you
tell you
tried
what."
bumping it to online, or is it just
We'll do a bounty.
too much work?
'Cause I've already been authorized to do this if situation got out of hand. But
Whoa, but we need
Oh
to have-
god, no more
Hold on,
druids. You
Nibs.
lost all
Let
the
me speak.
druids.
All right, her.
Or
She has
Thank you,
Alex.
Because
I
she and the
wasn't
other
clear which one was
peacekeepers,
speaking.
she and the other peacekeepers can't really leave the inn right now on account of all of the hurt innocent people out here. But for Hess and the others, she'll offer 100 gold per dead, 150
Makes
gold
sense.
per alive brought back, and an extra 500 gold if you bring them all back alive as a group.
Does that count him?
Yes.
Hey.
And she says she'll turn over 150 gold right now to you guys in exchange for him after you guys do whatever you need to with him before, as long as you leave him alive.
Fair
These
enough.
guys also apparently may have robbed a lot of people in Railsburg blind. So if they happen to have any stolen goods with them and you return them, you'll get an extra reward on top of it for that.
Great. I think we're gonna need more help.
Okay.
Yeah.
She motions around and says, one
The
of my
multiverse character.
companions is very badly injured.
Yes.
I don't even know what happened to the other one. Your best bet for help is going to be
So bad.
the other people here in the inn.
Oh, that's yeah.
But if you're going after these guys and you need to talk to that cleric, I guess you can take all the time you need with them. Just give them to us when you're done. And she holds up like a coin purse as she does, and kind of like jangles it. Like,
Thanks.
I guess Flavia and Atha should handle the interrogation of the cleric.
I'm gonna.
Flavia, I can join if you want.
I'm gonna take my short rest now, since I technically didn't do it. Yeah, taking a short rest.
Works for me.
Hey,
like, did you angle yourself? You laid me down.
mm,
Nah, I'm gonna go upstairs. But
Oh, there is no upstairs anymore.
hey, Trad.
That's right.
No, the upstairs is
Well,
just
they-
burned out. Like, I even took it off the map.
Well, while they go and interrogate.
Yeah, dude, I just got the hiccups.
Fuckhead in the
Fucking hate the
bathroom.
hiccups so bad.
I'm gonna go
Sushi and
I'm gonna
Korean
go
fried
outside and try
chicken,
to find a
fudge
tree
pudding cake. Dude, my guy.
and sit under it
Vince.
and just
Into the Raven Queens. Jesus Christ.
as close
The
as
romantic
close
character.
to the edge of the as close to the edge of where they went as possible. A tree near by there, and I'll spend
Ugh.
as much time as I need to with doing primeval awareness, trying to track these fuckers down that took Paul.
Okay.
I guess I'll take as long as Silas is gone.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm guessing that Atos, Flavia, and Devere are all going to pile in there.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not a bad call for the three of us. You have big scary paladin, you have big scary fighter, and small scary murder hobo.
Wait, who is who? In that circumstance.
I'm the smallest out of everybody.
I like that
I
Atos
thought you
stands
were
on
the
its
one
own
with
feet. All right, so
Dude,
all
I haven't
three
had
roll into
sushi in
the very
ages.
small, cramped bathroom. The cleric is extremely unconscious in front of you. He's pretty hurt. He's very hurt, I'd say.
Well,
Hey,
I can
you have no way to wake him.
I can start this off. I'd take one of my jars of shit and just kind of waft it right under their nose. Just maybe getting a little bit just on the tip. Just oops, sorry.
Well, he has 0 hit points, so you wipe some shit on his nose and he remains unconscious.
Good.
Basically frat house games at this point. Do you want to draw a dick on his forehead?
Can I?
You can do whatever you want. This is the world.
Can I roll to draw a very, very just triumphant veiny bastard?
Sure. Meanwhile, he continues to be unconscious and slowly bleed out in front of you.
Okay.
How about Flavia and Atos there as Devere is drawing a dick on his forehead?
I got a 9, so I don't think it's gonna be great, but
It's a really bad dick. Yes.
Perfect. Actually, if you want to see my character sheet, it's
Roy
not
Alex?
super updated, but it's updated as of last level.
The only correct response.
That should be it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to think of how to handle this.
I am
Does Atos have a lay on hands?
Yeah, so I'm
5
just gonna look for
rogue,
Flavia.
4 fighter.
You'll be up right after this.
Yeah, so
And just presses
Yep.
a single.
technically
forward and flanks the
swashbuckler.
cleric, like in the forehead, and does a single point of lay on hands.
Thank you, Baba.
Which I don't know how to remove that from his.
Yeah, so it's rogue fighter with a little bit of extra punch to it.
It's the red bar underneath it.
Yeah, I don't know how to adjust that. Oh, like that. Okay, never mind. I got it.
Yep, first 5e character. Well, technically not first, but first
Still
like
switch
full
on the side.
campaign 5e character.
All right. This how much?
Just a point. Just a point. Get up.
He kind of moans, kind of like his eyes kind of like wince a couple of times, and he starts to like shake his head and stir a little bit.
Jesus
His nose-
Christ!
his nose is
160
twitching, like-
feet?
It's very hard.
Yeah,
to comment
I
what's
definitely
going on right
tried.
now, but
Tried to learn it.
he's definitely starting to wake up in front of you. Coop. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
that's what we want to know.
His
Alright,
eyes
wait, who's talking, Atos or Flavia? I'm very confused.
That was Flavia.
I'm playing Autos right now, but
Oh.
I'm probably gonna be a little bit more reserved because I have not played Autos before, so I'm gonna do my best.
That's fair. He has his eyes open the rest of the way, and kind of like shakes his head back and forth harder, trying to get away from this whatever horrible smell is starting to envelop his life. Ben continues to draw a terrible penis on his forehead.
I don't think that'll be necessary anymore, Deveray. Autos will put a hand to the cleric's shoulder and kind of like pull him up to like a standing position and pin him up against the wall.
At 1 hit point and almost no consciousness, he does not put up much of a fight.
Yeah, I figured.
He's also not that big. You realize most of his mass is robe.
Yeah. And Atos, being the hulking suit of armor that he is, will push the forearm of his imperfect plate-mailed armored forearm up to his throat and kind of just motion over to Flavia. Now, answer her questions, or you'll have to talk to me. And then slightly lowers the forearm down from his throat.
Now, you might not remember, but after you motherfuckers set this place on fire, you did do that as a move, right? You all tried to run while there was a distraction. Where were you planning to go?
He kind of gives one of those like sighs, like he doesn't really particularly like you very much, but he knows what he's beat. And he goes, "We've got a place that we rendezvous at. It's southeast of here, about 35-40 miles off in the floodplains. It's a hilltop. It's kind of got like a bunch of ruins on it. It's just there's not even any buildings or anything. It's just a spot where we make camp whenever we pass through the area. Anytime we get separated, we always try to meet up there before we move on."
All right, and I think we can kind of metagame getting the details so Flavia would be able to more easily find her way to it.
100% yes.
Yeah. And that is when the Outlander background would come into play because it basically says, all right, you're good with directions and maps.
Oh, yeah, okay, great. Excellent.
So, with that, I'm like, all right. So, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but what exactly were you doing in Railsburg?
He like
Or-
almost struggles not to laugh and goes, "Well, we're gonna clear out town. I don't know if you've ever fought a Medusa before, but they're not the easiest things to kill. So, we had to make the trip worth our while, and one thing led to another, and we found a Medusa that was just already there and dead, and cut off its head, and maybe checked out one or two empty houses, and maybe helped ourselves to what we found inside, and moved on with our lives. Here, with everybody else's money."
That's about what I figured. So, it really was as simple as that. You just found a dead Medusa. Did you even try to figure out what killed it?
Shakes his head no.
Nothing petrified in the immediate area?
I mean, there's petrified shit all over Railsburg right now.
You mean like
you
5
can't really walk 5 feet without hitting one.
Started.
Gotcha.
Damn. Oh yeah.
And then Flavia's basically just going to. I don't want to make this take too long, so she's just going to try to get a quick overview of their group
I will be right
as
till
he
back.
sees it. So if there's any relevant information that might come into play in the battle, she'd go for that. And then, yeah, if there's a bit of that you want me to roleplay, that's fine. But
I would
think-
kind of like you to maybe roll persuasion and give me a little bit more specific what you're asking about there. I do know what you're asking, but you're being too vague about it.
Yeah, essentially what I'm trying to get is like verification of the names, if they have aliases, if they have any particular tricks that they like to pull, and things like that, and also if there are any signals that a party member might give as they're approaching the rendezvous point if others are already there to identify themselves. Those are the 3 main things.
Okay, give me persuasion check on that.
Oh boy. You want to give me advantage on that, Atos?
I was gonna say, Atros kind of has his forearm pressed against the dude's throat.
You might drop
very
it, but
intimidating.
you're also asking a lot here.
Oh, so no.
I'm aware.
No, the advantage is plenty there. Okay. You already know him. That 1, 2, 3. No, I'd have to look at the things and figure shit out. There we go. Okay, so names and general class info is going into the chat right now. And of course Hess himself. They're pretty familiar with the area, but he doesn't really like go into deep detail about what exactly that means. Otherwise, you get the impression from him from talking to him that this group maybe isn't the tightest knit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about what you managed to get out of him with what you asked and how.
Fair enough.
All right,
That's basically what Flavia would have gone for anyway, so...
all right, Atos will look to them. Now, exactly why did you take one of ours?
He says, well, to be fair, I didn't take anyone. I was here. And technically you took me. So
Okay,
why did you
Atos
take
will
me?
cut him off and press the forearm into his throat a little bit harder. I want you to think for a second about the situation you're in, where my arm is pressed before you speak again. And if I don't like your answer, and he'll kind of like crack the knuckles under his plate gauntlet, and then pull back slowly.
He goes, look, I'm kind of serious here. It's probably the same reasons why you took me. They probably want to try to get information and or money out of him. Could just be a bargaining chip or something like that.
Artis will look over to Flavia. Was that it?
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get much more here. It's not anything that we need.
All right, Autos will on non-lethal backhand the cleric.
He collapses to the ground, clattering a bit as he does.
It wasn't with the hand with the most rings on it, was it?
I mean, it was enough to do 1 damage. That's all I needed it to do.
Yep.
Before leaving the room, though, Autos will lean down and pat Cleric on the sides. Does he have any like pouches or?
He does.
Okay.
He has.
Does he have the money that Kenzie gave him?
Of course he does. Thank you for asking.
Autos will pocket that.
It's actually
he was going to be searched.
It's actually that plus another 8 gold, but it's all in one. It's all
Wow.
together in 1 coin pouch.
Oh,
But yes, you
so-
get back all of the money that Kenzie handed over.
I don't
he
remember how
also-
much that was because that was like
It
months ago.
is 75 something. I don't remember what.
75
It was a lot.
platinum. That would be platinum.
Yeah, so it's 75 platinum
All right, so
plus 8 gold.
All right, I'll give the 8 gold. I'll probably throw to Flavia, I guess, for now.
All
That
right.
was a power play if I've ever seen one.
He is also he does have a mace at his side, and he is wearing armor. It seems to be pretty decent armor on account of you picked him up that easily without really noticing.
Does the,
One
do
might
either of
call it
them
half
seem
plate.
a half plate?
Yes.
Do either of them seem special in any capacity that Atos can tell?
Ratos have any like just innate ability to tell if some shit's like special?
I don't think so.
Think
I
so?
mean,
Divine sense, I think.
Divine Sense.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Divine sense, like if either of them are like related.
That's not magical.
No,
It-
but it's a
it's-
cleric.
But it would say cursed or holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he is a
that
cleric, so
doesn't
it could
come
be
out.
something God related. You know?
Actually, interesting question. Huh.
Look at your notes, Trad.
He'd probably be able to find a holy symbol. Yeah.
He does have a. I mean, he has an inventory, but I was kind of just what was interesting in it.
I'm curious as to what god he worships.
The specific thing would be the. No, nothing comes across as holy as profane.
Okay. Not even his holy symbol?
Okay, sure.
Or does he
his
not
holy
have one?
symbol, whatever.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that's a thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, if he doesn't have one, then he doesn't have one.
There are clerics that don't necessarily worship a god.
He could be like a fake
I mean,
cleric.
actually, now that I look at his inventory, it literally has the armor, the mace, and a shield.
So
He
no
He
holy
has a
symbol.
shield too, but he doesn't have it equipped.
Okay. Does the shield have the holy symbol of his god on it?
Sure.
Okay. Never mind.
Trad, I love
We're
it.
fine.
Why not? Yes. Yeah.
This is what
What?
happens when you switch the directions I'm not prepared for. Okay.
No,
What is
wait.
the symbol?
I've returned
What's the
with
symbol?
ridiculously good food, dude.
What does it say on the shield?
I
What is
have
his mother's
It
name?
is
some leftover white
it is
rice,
a well-known god of healing and life.
some garlic
Um,
ginger.
Alec,
Oh.
Alec, you're the one who knows the most about the mythology.
God.
Isn't it healing in
cutlet.
life? I'm guessing Palor.
Broccoli, onion, garlic,
Yes.
green
Yeah,
pepper,
Specifically that.
or
And
red
let it be
pepper.
known from now on that is the god for all life domain clerics, unless
Great.
specified otherwise. Canon. This is how it happens.
Alright.
Sure.
I don't know how Atos would react to other gods, so I'm not gonna do much with that.
As long as they're not evil or undead based gods, I don't think he cares a lot. That's sort of been my take.
no,
Same.
with that done, Atos will step out of the room and kind of nod back towards Flavia and Deverai. Well, if you guys are done with him, I suggest we give him over to the, I guess, bounty hunter, was she? I have a
Yeah.
meeting with the wizard.
And say, Flavia will pick him up and then kind of offer him face first towards Debris. Wipe that shit off his face. We're gonna be handing him over to some people.
All right, fine. I'll just use his own sleeve of his shirt to wipe his face off. Satisfied?
How intricate was the dick?
It was not great. It was a dick.
It was terrible, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't good.
Just for the sake of continuity, Atos just takes a second to give Kenzie back his money.
I'm sorry, say that one more time? You're quiet.
Just for the sake of continuity, Atos takes a second to give Kenzie back his money.
That
Okay.
makes sense anyway, so yeah, definitely no disagreement there. And then Flavia will literally hand him over.
It would have been pretty funny if you had kept your own character's money with another character.
To be fair, both Atos and Flavia knew that Kenzie hard paid the cleric to use Great Restoration.
Uh-huh.
Flavia was right in front of Kenzie when he did it, and Atos found out after the fact.
Fair.
Drake
Okay.
was also aware of it.
I
Was
don't
there?
know about that. I think you were upstairs already. But
I
it
was
doesn't
there.
matter.
Yeah, the money was offered downstairs while everyone else was upstairs, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Flavia was the only person that was literally right there.
Yeah, I don't give a
Falling out,
fuck.
And then Kenzie told other people. But regardless.
And I'm
This food is
guessing
so fucking
inevitably
good.
when he's handed over, the shit sleeve will be brought up and say, Flavia will say, talk to him, maybe get him to cut it off or something.
Look, I found the goods
Like,
that way,
literally-
sir.
Literally cutting that piece of his sleeve off.
Yep.
She seems much more interested in whether or not he's alive. And while she does hesitate a moment over the clear image of having been backhanded by a suit of plate mail armor, she checks the pulse, feels that he's breathing, shrugs, crinkles up her nose a little bit at the smell, but doesn't really seem to care, and hands you a pouch of 150 gold.
What? Tell me about your burgers.
Did you get you
All right.
needed out of them?
Well, about as much as I could hope for, I think. Seems
Well-
they haven't been together as a group terribly long, but we know where they're going, so hopefully we'll be able to get them.
Well, best of luck to you. Bring them back here if you find them, dead or alive. I've got the rest of the cash ready.
Will do.
While all this is going around, going on in the bathroom, do I catch anything with my primeval awareness?
No, you do not.
Um,
actually.
Nothing within 5 miles of me.
Correct.
Hey, we could also have you maybe track them, maybe where they took them. Maybe look for them. I'm sorry.
wanna-
We could go back to where
That's
we
the
were
fucking
and try to
move,
track
dude.
them.
Well, that's
the
what
other
Silas.
Sriracha
that's
and
what
blue
Silas
cheese
is
is a
doing,
fucking combo.
traps and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is super simple, like stir fry shit, dude. It's the best.
option. Sorry, that's just Larry. Put another woohoo meta.
Silas is still out there flying around trying to figure something out, though. So you do still have that in play.
Do I need to roll perception or anything for him?
No, he's still at work. He's doing his thing.
Would it help if I identified which ones that I ended up fighting with for the rest of the party, so they can help keep their eyes out, or considering I was the only person there?
It would definitely help me because if you give me an idea of what I'm working with, I can actually track them down
Well,
with my favorite because they're all humanoids. I can track them down.
you're looking for Clovis, who's a wizard and has some sort of weird flight magic. I assume it would be Ash, Brad.
Yes, Ash was the
Ash, and then Trika.
actually, no.
No?
Rizia was
Rizia.
the
Okay.
third one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. They were fucking kicking our asses.
Trika is the girl with the bow who got let go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That you should.
They don't know that.
No, Ben should know that. Devray would know that he left her with you.
Yep.
I couldn't bring it up. I'm not bringing it up.
hasn't been brought up. It hasn't been brought up, so I don't
Well,
have to say shit.
Devray would know
He
that.
is right, Larry. Until it gets brought up. By,
Devray would know that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Either way, that's what you're looking for.
Say shit. I'm still fucking exhausted, but I guess.
Have you had a
I can
chance
make
to
my way
listen
over
to
Jackson
H. John
Silence
Benjamin's jazz album
if I,
yet, Ged?
If I see anything. I would need something to work off of outside of like names. I would need like tracks or clothing or a scent or something.
They're really strong, and last I checked, they were headed north.
Yeah. I mean,
East.
East,
chased
yeah,
them- You chased
east.
them to the northeast, and then from there they kind of split.
yeah.
Um,
Flavia's
Flavia's
take is
straight north across the river.
Yeah, well, he's the one with the
Flavia's
chest.
take is going to be
but what I'm
Well-
saying is I need something a little more tangent, or not tangent.
Tangible.
I know the
tangible.
way to get. Okay, I know the way to
Tangible.
get us there. Relax. What we need to do now is prepare ourselves.
Well, that
for
got fucked up.
Fight.
Yes.
I need sleep.
And that's also new.
After, as Flavia
And a
had-
bit of a trek.
as Flavia had time to talk to Hess, it looks like this hill is about 2 days, maybe not quite 2 days away from here. So while most of you are suffering from fatigue right now, unless you catch them instantly, you're probably not fighting them today.
Right. Like we might run into one along the way, but that would be advantageous. So we'd probably want to get going soon.
Yeah,
None
if
of
if
us
we're
would
fighting
ever-
all three at once, I'll be frank, we don't really stand a chance.
None of us are
Unless
really
we're
suffering
in,
from,
like,
a community
prime.
from all this.
Because 3v3, we got
Such a good
fucking
question.
pushed into the grave. I saw Nibs go up and down faster than Monica Lewinsky.
I was already.
Yeah, but
I
in
was
theory, this
already
would be
fucked up.
6-3.
Nibbles was already fucked up because someone action surged over my face.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happened in that fight that really changed circumstances a lot.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I'm incredibly curious to know how the rematch is going to go because
You rolled
It was
very
like-
well
what I
that fight.
found out about the last session was how all of this, everybody splintered and everybody did their own thing and all the little fights broke out and shit like that. So like we got like the little so the drow chick can probably beat Flavia in a stand-up one-on-one fight. But what's the
Me
difference when it's
and
all of you
Ged,
together? I
and
don't
perhaps
know.
my dad
I-
if he's here.
I don't fucking know.
And
To me,
Chad,
this
do I
is
still have
serious, like save the game and fucking bum rush its shit.
I still have Trika's longbow, right?
You do, yes. It
I
is
guess
pretty
well, I guess-
Reliant, shoot me your address.
sorry,
I
it's
will
pretty
mail you
uninteresting. It
something
looks
for
like
your
almost
birthday.
Any other longbow you've ever seen.
Oh, it's just a regular longbow.
We
I was gonna say if I guess while I'll wait for Silas to come back, I'll just give it a once over. If I need to get it.
Yeah, I think you're like what, 31 or
pretty well
32,
loved.
Ged?
Like it's been used for a long time.
If
it's been
I remember
kept
correctly.
oiled. It's pretty flexible. It's definitely not like it's not like it was something that was bought yesterday. But you don't find anything particularly special about it.
I think you have a year or two on me.
It sucks not having my spells.
29. That's no fuck. You're younger than there's someone.
Alright.
No,
Um,
Shentok's older than me.
I guess Drake will head back into the
BGG's old.
tavern. Just
Damn.
wait for Silas to return.
Fuck. I'm older than you.
Yeah, all
God
that
damn.
only took like maybe 15,
Babe, I'm
20 minutes. So
old.
Silas is still gone for a hot minute.
I'm fucking
That's fine.
old, bro.
As long as he comes back safely and I ain't gotta cut nobody. So I'll approach Atos and I guess Kenzie since they're the closest two I can find at the moment. What'd you find out?
Atos will kind of look over to Drake. Well, I basically told Flavia everything.
I'm gonna do
I'm
a
sure
something
she's been
really
sharing it with
quickly.
people, but it sounds like the rest of the gang, I don't really have names for them. I think Devera and Flavia were taking notes. But they went southeast towards some sort of hill. Flavia has the directions we're going to be following and hopefully chasing after Palmer.
Okay. Legitimate question. I'm asking in character. What are the chances that when we get there we don't find them?
I don't think it matters.
They might have changed. They might have just up and changed locations out on a whim. That's a possibility.
I don't think it matters. Honestly, the reason I say that is because we've gone on the cleric's word, and it sounds more like these bastards are only keeping Palmer because we took their cleric.
Nah, you're
they were
fine,
looking
Larry.
for
You're still fucking young, dude.
cooperation of sorts with
Okay,
us,
how does that
then
look? I
more
just
than
added
likely,
that top bar.
they'll know
Okay, it
that
needs to be a little
it's
bit
their
thicker.
cleric. They'll know that we're coming, and they'll be sitting right there waiting for us.
Ready?
Just remember
Very well
something.
put.
Perfect. I
Just
love
remember
it.
Something.
I love
I have
it.
something of Palmer's I can track him with.
Looks great.
We might not need that yet.
Yeah,
We
Larry's
haven't
35.
Exhausted all of our options.
Yeah,
for
dude,
you,
who gives a
especially
fuck at this
since
point?
it's
Once I hit 30, it
capped
doesn't matter
considering
anymore.
what you
My
said
magic
earlier.
is gone, but I can still.
Larry,
have
what do
my
you want for your
eyes.
birthday?
I'm
Gonna
saying
point
out
it
of
out.
character.
Quick tangent here. to
How many
point out, I
strippers
did
can I
consider
put
being
in
an
a
asshole,
Ford
and,
Fusion?
You know, when you guys all tried to go to bed in the inn that night, you all would have taken
I
off
have
all your
no
equipment
idea.
and sort of like left it sitting around the room, which has since burnt to the ground. I considered wiping some people's inventory because of that.
I was very sure that Flavia grabbed her stuff on the way out.
This was Drake.
Benefits
Just
of living
saying,
right now.
we're not actually playing Iron Man mode here, as much as sometimes I would like to.
You leave my pile of shit alone, okay?
Well, like, 'cause
Literal
okay,
shit.
here's the real question here. Do you think Palmer has all of his stuff? Because everybody just woke
No.
up and ran out of the room.
No,
Palmer's not
because
I'm
Palmer
willing to
100%
know that.
reminds me of my old coworker who's back at the job I used to have, and that dude would literally have all of his shit all over the place constantly, and every time we'd be like, all right, Dan, time to fucking close the shop, it'd be 10 minutes
45
until he
minutes
had
of
all of his
collecting
shit,
shit.
and then
Yeah,
he'd
no,
still
no.
forget something. We'd have to turn around and unlock the door. Larry, you know Dan. You know this is true. Palmer
I
is
didn't know
Dan.
he still worked there. I meant. I was like, he still works there.
He got rehired like last week.
Oh, all
Well, somebody's got to fucking break their back.
Well, what? Okay, the question is, outside of his weapons and his armor, what would have Palmer left? That
I
isn't-
don't want to get too deep into that. It was just a
He
different-
probably
I mean,
left
he's
his
not-
briefcase,
he's
to
not
be
huge.
frank. Because he was playing with the with his synthesizer, so
Palmer's in the chat with us.
No, I meant like Paul the character is not here.
Palmer.
Palmer.
I'm gonna assume he left behind some sort of drugs or maybe some clothing.
There's probably some roaches sitting around like outside front door or something, or
Yeah.
And I
something
guess
around the
then-
stage.
Maybe a jar of shit or two.
The question after that would be, if it's in the room, is it burnt?
Yeah, I think
Again,
because
again,
that whole second-
I don't want to
because that
say
whole
anybody
second
lost anything
floor-
in the fire. That's mean.
That whole second floor is just a fucking nightmare right now. As much as I tried to put it out. You're
Very
welcome,
nice.
by the way, Lisa.
She raises a glass, says thank you. She's clearly pretty, happy that it happened, but she'll throw another thanks at you anyway, because you asked so nicely.
Sorry, I'm
But
cranky.
one more time,
I'm
one more
very
time,
cranky.
to put it to bed. Consider that Palmer's character just has his whole inventory on him, and it's all intact and fine. You guys can't
Fair
access it, but it's not lost to the fire. It was just,
Fair enough.
thought exercise, I guess, but meaningless.
Fair enough. And I'm sorry if I seem a little out of it, Lisa. I'm just cranky. Haven't got my sleep yet. So I guess the next thing we gotta figure out is what's next.
No, it's all good.
Next,
Why
we
did-
get on the road as soon as we reasonably can.
Which means we probably should restock, make sure we have everything, and try and get some rest as we move, if possible.
Meaning some of us would have to alternate watch.
That's fine.
That's
Trust
the
me, you
norm.
do not want to roll up on these people and go off half-cocked. It is not
Well-
going to be pretty.
We're
That's
half
what's
cocked,
trying
so.
Onto the
Speak for
concept.
yourself.
Devray looks down, pulls his pants out a little bit, and says, "Nope, maybe just you, short stuff."
Onto's still trying
You know
to
what? That was
finally.
witty. That was witty. I'll let it go.
More than likely, they know that we're coming. So regardless, we're going to be walking into either a very hostile negotiation, which will more than likely falter and fail, or we can expect that they are
Half-cooked.
expecting us
go around and surround them and set up some sort of plan to infiltrate the base. We know that they're already wanted, dead or alive.
I decided Deborah
We
needs to
can
be a little bit more
take it to
witty.
them, know that we're coming.
I was
Oh,
going to
and-
suggest that kind of operation anyway.
Very quick interjection slash correction. I don't want you to think that you're going to like a complex or a structure or something. Picture something even less of a building than Weathertop and Lord of the Rings.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
aware.
just a place.
I'm just saying that like having them surrounded means
I don't know.
that
Do we have a
even if
team
they,
name?
Pulled all their forces in one spot and tried to push through, we'd be in a position of less strategical disadvantage than we would be otherwise.
Can I
Reliance
take a
still
look around
hasn't
the
sent me
bar?
his
Is there
address.
anybody
Larry
that
hasn't
looks
told
like
me what he
that
wants
they
for his
would be,
birthday.
I guess in fighting condition.
We
like,
are
they
level
have
9
the ability
currently.
to handle themselves in the
Next level.
I just
Pull out my little notepad here. Yeah, serious.
Tom and Celeste.
Next
That's an
level, I get
excellent
extra
question,
attack,
Smokey.
and then I'm spending the
You
rest of the
identified 3
10
people
levels
who
in
look to
Rogue.
be in decent fighting condition and could potentially.
So at level
fight
20,
right now
I'll
if they
be
had to.
sneak attack,
Monks
Or any-
is one of them.
8d6.
One of them is
with-
Rika, down bottom there by the bar, who is already
20
talked to
dex.
Devery a little bit. And the third is the
I think
blonde gentleman up here.
14
who was
con
helping
and
heal
10
people
strength.
with his with paladin magic while you guys
and
were
slippery
starting out
mind
here.
and blind
He's
sense.
only wearing rags and he's not equipped with anything. But the fact
And,
that he's walking around
action
swinging some
surge,
paladin magic tells you that
champion,
he's at least got
and
something
extra attack.
under the hood.
Of the people that
Hey,
you just pointed
have
out,
a good one.
here
Please don't work too
of
hard this
them
week.
was around
All right.
when Paul did his performance.
All of them.
What? My dad.
I guess I would know that I was upstairs.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
What were you looking for?
Okay, I have an idea. This is gonna sound a little crazy. I will get my dwarven ass up here, just stomp on the ground once and try to get everybody's attention. Everybody that's able, anyway.
Not a whole ton of people are awake, but those who are at least will look over. They're you got their attention. There's not much else to give attention to other than hurting backs and tired thoughts right now.
All right, so I will not in a commanding voice. I'll think back to my experience working with the Order as a seeker, people that worked under me, people if I had to inspire them and give them morale and stuff like that. I'll try to channel that energy. I'll say one of our own has gone missing. We need anybody that is able-bodied and able to manage themselves in a fight to help us get him back. I'm sure that a lot of you were downstairs when all this brouhaha went down. But prior to that, there was the gentleman that went missing gave you guys what was possibly known as one of the best nights of your lives.
That might be a reach.
That might be a reach, but
Go on now, go on. Don't mean to interrupt. It wasn't the Nats 20, that's all I'm saying, okay?
if there's anybody that is willing to come and help us try to get him back, it would be greatly appreciated. That's all I'll say.
Well, Lumps over here on the right throws up one of his fists and goes, "Those fuckers fucked up my wife. I'll fuck them up." He looks kind of hurt, but he definitely looks like he's been training since the last time you guys saw him out in Brentslagen. So he's a little bit stronger than he was then.
Oh, Lumps is welcome. I remember him as a good fighter.
Over on the west side there says, "I'll do it, but not for free." And the guy in the blonde kind of like, or the blonde who with the paladin magic kind of takes a glance around and doesn't really respond or say anything, but he makes his way over to the bar, sits down. Everybody else kind of like either groans or shrugs or throws like, "I hope you find him" or something, and they all start falling back. Like,
Flavia will say, "All right, there's a share in it for you if you help."
Do you like drugs, good sir?
Oh my god.
Wait. Both of you started talking at the same time. Who are you referring to? Who are you
So
talking to?
Flavia is kind of talking to both of them and saying
And the paladin?
there's a share. So like there's the bounty that we would collect, and
Yep.
she'd be offering them a share.
But I guess I definitely got Lumps' cooperation, right?
Yeah.
I'll make this relatively simple. Lumps will do it for free. Rika wants a share, probably a little bit bigger than what you're trying to offer right now. And the other dude doesn't seem to be particularly interested in the money you're offering.
Do you want me to work my
Uh,
magic
you're-
with Rika?
You're also choosing one of the three.
Oh.
In the end, you're
One of the three?
you're not getting all three of them to help you. You're getting one of them.
Well-
The others will argue that they'll need to stay back and watch and protect the bar while he's gone.
Well, it's a question of what we want then. Do we want what assumedly would be a very nice rogue, a fighter, or whatever the third one is?
Well, we've already got potentially 2 healers in the group, so I don't think we need the paladin.
So fighter or rogue, and I could probably convince Rika to do it for a little bit less than she thinks she wants.
It'd be nice to have another frontliner and all this madness, but
Yeah, I mean, if we want to take lumps for free, we can take lumps for free.
if you think that Lumps isn't gonna get in the way of what you and Flavia do, that might be the better option.
You also, if you want, if it's a matter of play style or whatever, can also talk to Palmer because Palmer's going to be taking over the character for tonight.
Also, side note, you can ask Kenzie to do it, and he can prepare his spells to be melee-related spells, so it's harder to hit him, and then if he gets hit, it actually helps.
I'm just doing the recruitment speech
Look,
here.
yeah, well,
I can't make all
I'll
of this
I'll do the vetting process with Atos, I guess, which is Roy. Who has control of Atos tonight?
I do.
Roy does.
All right, well, Atos, senior leader
Where
of
are
the
you, Ben?
group.
I don't even see your character. Where are you?
Literally
Me?
next to each other.
Oh, I said
so
Ben. He's
Kenzie,
still in the
you're-
bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ben.
I was in the bathroom. I was busy.
Try-
Well, what do you
try
think?
another pick on the sports
Yeah, now Atos and Devray are the same. This is terrifying. What a hate-filled monster. Well, what do you think we need best, Atos? I mean, I'd leave it up to you, and I guess the party funds at this point.
I'll just kind of stand for a second and eye Devray up and down. Well, let's think about it like this. Nibs got destroyed
Correct.
by himself. Palmer is Palmer, so we can't assume that Palmer is useful in a fight at all. But the thing that's important to remember is that it was 3 versus 1, and Nibs lasted, from what I've heard, quite a while. I would
Yeah.
assume that this means that 3 of them, since that's how many it sounds like we're going against, are not actually as strong as we're making them out to be. 3 against 1.
Wait, no, you remember the dark elf girl?
No, I don't know
Yeah.
any of this. I legitimately don't know anything.
Yeah, I
4. So
well,
4 of them.
they're not unbeatable, that's for sure, but they're not to be taken.
If you wanted.
They're
Oh,
not
yeah,
to be
I'm up,
taken
no.
lightly.
Now-
I'll put it that
now
way.
my short rest is probably over.
So-
It's taking so long.
Where I am going with that is, Nibs fought them essentially by himself last time. Essentially, Palmer was a distraction, but not actually aiding in the actual combat. From what I've been told.
Accurate. And I was
However-
just range support, so
You showed up to the fight late in the area that you were not as skilled in. I would assume that it is a fair statement to say that you were much better.
yeah,
in
no
combat.
sneak attack with the bow, homie.
So there, we didn't have
You can,
Flavia in that
just not
fight.
in that
We
situation.
didn't. We didn't have Kenzie in the fight. We didn't have myself in the fight, but we didn't have Drake in the fight.
Yeah.
That's 4 more into that fight, easily. 5 if we include you being in the proper position.
Yep.
I don't think we need to hire anybody else. I think we can go in there and slaughter the lot of them. Or, if you want the extra money, we can take them alive. But, if I'm being frank, I want to kill all those fuckers.
Well, Lumps will do it for free, and I don't think an extra body would hurt us, to be fair.
Roy, is Q handing you these words to say?
No, I'm making them up from based on what Otto's has said before.
Fucking just pulling words out of the air, man.
Yeah, but it's very Atos-ish.
It really is. That's why I'm laughing over here.
Atos-ian.
That's very awkward.
Wait, if I turn the reverb down, do I sound like I'm in a suit of armor?
No, you sound like you're
No.
like a spooky ghost.
You need to be muffled. Sound like you're in a suit of armor.
Spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Honestly, and this is just Drake's personal opinion. I put my money on Rika.
Well,
How much is she charging?
Ben.
how much does she think she wants, Brad?
She wants a quarter of whenever you guys come out of.
Can I just offer to dick her down and call it fair?
You can try.
I can't.
I'm gonna do the Matt Mercer on you and say, are you sure?
It can't be worse than Shark Girl. Let's go.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
No, why disadvantage?
I know her.
I don't think any girl would appreciate
Yo, what up, Sack?
being asked that.
Why did I want
Flat
to
out.
know?
First of all, women love being asked. You want to get dick down.
Well, not particularly those words.
My fucking god.
Is that the
Playing with a bunch of
passcode? I've
monsters.
never
Top
known.
10 things women love to hear. That's one of them. That's like number 3.
Babe, you trying to get dick down?
Oh my fucking.
It works. Works for me. How you doing, Sec? How's the
All right, I'm gonna
replays?
write that one down. Apparently, I need to remember that line.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, how about I offer her a portion of the share? Let me check my funds.
So I'm guessing we're not going to try to reason with them. We're just going to take.
Well, I could offer her some money and maybe a romantic night out on the town of Railsburg. Some Medusa watching, perhaps.
Are you? Sorry, I'm waiting for you to roll persuasion here.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that was a given.
Oh.
Don't tell me it was a nat 1.
Oh, Trad. Hey, how does a 26 work?
Oh,
what was your actual roll?
19. I'm mirrored.
All right. Instead of a quarter, she'll do it for a fifth, and she's not interested in the sex. But
Have a good one, Sec.
she says, and she kind of like leans back and mutters with Captain Hodag on the side there, and it comes back and says, and you know, there's no saying that this couldn't be the beginning of future business endeavors. I'm sure there will be more times in the future when you could have use of a couple of super savory types. And as she says that, Captain Hodag kind of, you realize you've never really heard him say anything, and he kind of like
He just
gives
grunts
those
most of the time.
noises, and you know, you just have too many teeth. You might not have a tongue. He's not a tiefling, so it's not like one of those things. He's just a really fucked up pirate.
He's a good pirate.
He's a really quality pirate, but he's
So,
you know, they don't have a long shelf life, is what I'm saying.
Kenzie,
Can I ask, did he lose his teeth to scurvy?
scurvy might not be a known thing.
Yeah. Well,
No, it's
He's
it
a pirate.
is. It is.
Of course it's known.
No, we're making scurvy canon. Scurvy exists.
all
It
right.
was not scurvy that knocked his teeth out, though.
Wait!
It was somebody's anger.
Kenzie will lift his head from the bar since he's been passed out of the bar since he healed everybody, and turn towards Deveray. It sounds like the only thing getting dick down today are your proposals. And then head back down to the bar.
You're lucky I have a thing for not striking women and children. I advise you stay where you're at.
Let's just take lumps then.
Head still down.
Yeah, let's just take lumps.
Flips the bird.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
aren't
let's
Celeste
go.
and Lumps aren't Celeste and Lumps package deal?
No, Celeste is healed, but still definitely recovering. She's not an option.
Flavia will then say, unless
Well,
You,
he's not
Mayor,
gonna. I would think
are
that
going
he's
to
not gonna
tell us
leave it.
what you'd want.
I mean,
What
I
would
would
you
think he's
want
not
for
gonna
it?
leave. Let's
Okay, Palmer, you now have control of Tom Lumps McGee, who I will slide into the party inventory real
What's
quick here.
Lumps and McGee's?
There we go.
Okay, that'll work.
So,
The lumps is short
wait,
for
what's gonna-
lumpadacious.
but wait, what's gonna happen to Celeste? Well, is she gonna
She's
stay
going to stay
here, or
here
is
at
she
the
gonna
inn
come
and
with
recover
us?
from her horrible injuries.
Yeah, she got knocked
This
the
is not
fuck out.
he's not permanently joining your party. This is until you get Palmer back and come back.
All right, I just want to make sure like we're not gonna be traveling with a kid.
I don't give a fuck. She'll just sit there and smile like the asshole she is.
She also has not been training since you saw her last. She would not be as much of an asset. I mean, maybe. Do you all really want to level? She like level 5, I think.
5, no thank you.
Yeah, she's 5.
I mean, cannon fodder. Why not? Fucking put her in front. Let's go.
Lumps is doing
So
considerably
Larry's
better
not
than
allowed to make negotiations.
Yeah, Nibs not
Um,
negotiations. He no.
Well,
How
Lump said
long
he'd do
has
it
it
for
been at
free.
this
He
point?
doing it for free.
How long has it been at this point? Since I sent Silas off.
Ah, you're coming up on an hour.
So he's
Alright.
he's on his way back.
Yes, let's say that, yes.
All right, I'll just be outside waiting for him.
I'll just say, yeah, I don't think we're going to have a whole lot more here, so just whenever we're done with deciding what we're doing next, Silas will come back.
All right.
So I guess the real question at this point, you know where you're going. Are you going to try to get in a long rest or a short rest? Or are you going to just leave right now? What do you guys want to do?
I think the general consensus was leave right now and rest along the way.
Yeah, we're gonna
We've
have to
actually not
rest.
out of leads to follow here either, but you know, it's up to people to remember what's going on. Haha.
All I know is we should not go into this fight without being like fully charged. That's the only thing I would advocate for.
We
I don't-
will be by then. We'll
Yeah.
have a night's rest along
So
the
if
way.
if we can do it while we're on the way, perfect, because that's optimized thing.
Can I before we head out, is there anybody that looks like they might have items on them that they are willing to sell? Specifically arrows, because I'm low on arrows.
That's a fair question. Let me see about. I think Rico would be the one. Actually, no. I'm gonna say one of the guys down there by the entrance. Give me a second. I navigated to a different page. I was looking at something else. Fucking this guy. No, this guy. Sigurd. Sigurd's got arrows.
Ah, my boy Sigurd.
All right, I'll just.
He pulls out his quiver and he looks and he hands you half of what he's got, which is 10. He doesn't ask for any money.
Oh, awesome! I have 108 arrows now.
What?
Excuse me?
Oh, more, you
If I am below 100 arrows, I am low on arrows.
Oh my
Remember that.
All right, we're gonna have to start thinking about weight on those.
That's like carrying a fucking small
That is,
tree.
How are you
That's
carrying
like-
100 arrows?
That's like
Alright,
as many
everyone.
arrows
I
as
need a
Vex
moment. I'll be
would
right
have.
back.
How many arrows get fired in a fight? And they get recovered
5.
too, by the way. You recover half of them automatically. So
Yeah,
if you
you
shoot
I
5, you
know.
get back 2.
You should.
No, I don't.
Oh, so now you just fucking litter and leave your arrows everywhere? Thanks, asshole.
No, I
What a
don't.
good druid
I've
you
never-
are.
I've never.
That's where I was going
be a
with that.
thing.
Thank you.
I've never known that to be a thing. I'm supposed to be
Well,
recovering
it
my
is.
arrows
Yeah.
when I
Why
use
not?
them.
Rubber arrows,
If
yeah.
No, I
you
brought
break
that up
on
actually in my
impact.
first session because I was playing an archer before I started DMing. Yeah, no, you recover your arrows. That's the thing.
But they break on impact. I'm sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure this. If you go into it, it actually like it's half. Like you can
It's
recover
part
half
of
of what
it,
you
yeah.
use. On a critical miss, like if you're playing like that, then yeah, say they break or some shit. Or if you fire and you miss and it goes off into the water, yeah, okay, I'll say it misses. But I'm really not micromanaging that much. I find that much resource management to be kind of annoying because it's not
Resource
just on you to
management
keep
is
track.
what the
It's on
Ranger-
you to keep track of it. Or they keep track of it. I don't want to do that.
I mean, usually what I would do when I DM'd with like people that had arrows and stuff like that was
Oh, my bad, Ged. He's a ranger.
First off,
I forgot.
1d2. So you flip a coin.
whether they can recover arrows or not, whether they just have the wherewithal to do it or the ability to, and if they can, then you roll a D of whatever, however many arrows they fired -1.
That makes
That way
sense
they
too.
that way they have to at least lose a minimum of 1 arrow per.
And it
maximum
averages out
arrows
to be
fired.
about half of their arrows over time too.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good equation.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
Especially if
I
you
didn't
have
know I was
100
supposed to be
arrows.
recovering my arrows.
But by all means, like keep track of them. But feel free to, we'll just simplify it down to half of the arrows, like what Roy just said. At least 1 per fight, but half.
Okay. I legit
But
didn't know that I was
Sigurd
supposed to
hands
keep
you
track
over
of
10 arrows, and as
recovering.
you take them from him and then go to push them into your incredibly stuffed quiver, he just like raises an eyebrow and looks at you, and his shoulders slump. And you can tell he wants to ask for them back because he didn't realize you had so many, but he's a pro, so he doesn't.
Hey, from one ranger to another, you never go into a fight unprepared. If I have less than 100 arrows, I'm low on arrows. I'm sorry.
He uses his quiver with 10 arrows in it as a pillow as he tries to fall back asleep as you're talking.
Oh. Damn it, now I feel bad.
You should!
You should feel bad with 100 arrows asking a guy with measly 10. Can I have some arrows?
That might be the most evil thing Drake's ever done.
No!
I am so fucking sickened by your actions.
Otherwise, if there's
Evil.
anything else, is there anything
Can I-
else anyone is specifically looking to acquire here? Because if you want to ask around, like, hey, if anybody has things, you might be able to find things there.
Hey,
I
do you think
wanted
he
to
has
see
any
if,
bows you could fucking borrow too?
Well, he does actually have an extra bow because he's got that
No.
one big pad.
I wanted to, I feel bad that this guy is sleeping with his quiver for a pillow. I'm gonna loan him my
No,
bed
too
when
late,
I
move
get
on.
back.
No, too late. Move on. You don't get to dwell on this.
And then I'll look around and see if anybody might have any potions that they're willing to sell.
Potions. Lisa has 4 potions of greater healing at 10% above market value, whatever the fuck that is.
10% above?
You gotta figure the in, dude.
It's a fucking seller's market here, all right? Who else is here
Oh my
selling
God.
potions of greater healing?
How much are they normally?
I'm checking. Hang on. I don't remember.
A lot is the
there
answer.
we go. Greater healing is normally 150, so this would be 165 gold.
165 gold? How much is that in platinum?
16 and a half.
16.5?
16 and a half.
You could ask for change.
I'll buy one. She has how many? 4 you said?
4. Yep.
I hate math. What is 16.5
Oh.
times 2?
33?
Yeah, I'll buy 2 off of her. Cheapskate.
Yes, 33. I was right. Okay, 2 potions of greater healing.
saving
Those
the
do
fuck
whatever
out
the
of
fuck
my-
is said right here. 44 plus 4 hit points when you use them.
Alright. And I'll pass one to Kenzie. And I guess I'll hold on to the other one.
Fair note, Kenzie is still passed out at the bar.
I'll
Set
hold
it on the
on
bar
to it
next
till
to
he
him.
wakes up.
With a jar of
I'll-
shit
I'll
next
hold
to
on
him
to it till
now.
he wakes up. Does anybody have a map of the area?
You guys have a map of the region. Like, you've been working on one.
Okay. And I'm trying to think of what else we might need. Rations? Food supplies?
You guys, I believe, if I remember correctly, have several hundred pounds of dragon jerky.
Yep,
sold
I got a
that.
shit ton.
Some got sold, okay, but probably a lot got sold, but I'm sure you also have lots.
I don't see any.
Oh, you need a leather strap?
I don't see any in Otto's inventory. So
I have 11 rations. I'm good. Again, we're going for. It's a 2-day journey, isn't it? We're not going far.
Correct.
Yeah, let's just get ready to roll.
I mean, we still need to fight. We still would need to eat.
I have
But,
11 rations. We have usually we can forage. Remember, we have you're a ranger. You can forage for us.
Also, remind you, the Outlander background here. That's
Yeah.
automatic food out in the wild.
That's fair.
We've never had a food. We're good. Only if
Alright.
only if we're going to shitty areas like deserts and shit, where Trad said we couldn't forage.
Which
We're
this is
not
not.
in one of those. We're not
This
in
is
that
an
area.
interesting landscape you're going into, but foraging won't be too difficult for you.
All right. And I guess one more thing before we go, I'm just gonna go up to Marlowe. If he's awake at this point.
Give him that sloppy
He is
kiss.
not.
I forgot I have
That's
one
good.
thing to
I'm
identify.
just
I'm gonna see if I can
I'm gonna
take over
just
Kenzie's watches on our way up there.
Wait,
if I can
where's
get an
Terrain?
identify
I'm
spell
assuming
from
he's
him.
Right next to him.
what's he looking like, Terrain?
Fine. You know, hasn't been hurt at all through any of those. He's just been like dragging his brother around away from fires, basically.
God damn it! I was about to rifle through Marlowe's
Hey,
fucking
The bird's back.
inventory and try to grab his beer. Oh, hi Silas.
That's not very alignment of you.
No, it's not. I'm a grumpy dwarf today. I haven't slept.
He's an alcoholic. He needs his alky.
Hold on a minute.
All right, are we going? So should we go?
Yeah, so your bird rolls back up, and he confirms that they are heading off in the direction that Hess told you. They are heading in the southeast direction.
Oh, did we get our money? We're not taking Hess with us, right? Are we getting
All right,
that money?
what
Yes, you
happened?
got the 150 gold for passing them over. Break that up amongst you as you will.
50
What happened?
divided by how many? We got? What's that?
7.
Well, 150 by 7 is going to be, what, a little under
Well,
20 a piece?
like
Or
20.
20 a piece?
It technically be sick.
I mean, there's only 6 of us right now.
Again, it's up to you to figure out how to break it up, though.
Yeah, I will
think
do it.
This will be the Murtax of getting his ass.
So it's 25 for everybody. Palmer doesn't need money.
You hear that, Palmer? You hear what they're doing to you?
That's
Palmer.
fine. I'll give him some
Nope,
drugs
good.
and poisons
Good,
later. He'll be happy.
No, I didn't hear
Where's
that.
So did Silas I guess if Silas back, did he see anything?
God damn,
interesting?
Doug.
Like I said, he saw them. He confirmed that they are going southeast and the general direction that Hess said that they would be going. They have Palmer with them, and that's all he can confirm. They're making all right time. Pretty good time.
They're not moving like incredibly fast, like they're in a hurry.
I mean, I would say that they're probably moving like they're in a bit of a hurry.
Well,
but
so it
it's not
sounds like
they're-
Doug
they're
won't be at
running.
training camp, huh?
Like they're not moving like supernaturally fast or anything.
Just try to stay up for this, alright?
We feel like moving on then, boys?
Good.
Moving on.
Anyone else want to do anything else?
I am okay. Did we decide to cut Palmer out of the equation and I'll just give him some free shit later, or what do we want to?
Sure.
The nap text.
It's fine. I have a bunch of drugs and poisons for him. He'll be fucking thrilled.
We're taking Tom with us, right? Or lumps.
Yep. Lumps
Yeah.
is coming with
Come
us.
on up.
I think I'm the only one in the party that does not know this dude. Does he prefer Tom or does he prefer lumps?
I don't know.
I
just
just
does
we've
'cause he doesn't.
established a little about
Bubba.
lumps that if Palmer wants to do anything with him, he's more than welcome to create the lumps canon here. I think otherwise we've only
Thank you.
established he has an accent and is married to Celeste.
Anybody got the decompose spell?
No.
What?
Well, I was just thinking about our dead out here.
Well, what and why?
I don't know. Peaceful rest? Decompose the body so it just goes back to the ground?
Babe,
The world.
always got it. This motherfucker got that.
Dude was annoying. So yeah, guess we're moving on.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop over to the map here, but it's 7, and I kind of gotta pee. So how do we feel about like a 5-minute here?
I'm down.
The cow.
Nice suit.
Yeah, 5. P, come back. We'll keep going.
Okay.
All right, 5 it is.
All right.
I guess I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, it's a shame Peterson tested positive. Fucking is what it be. Yeah, maybe if we could have been like other countries and just fucking worn masks and listen. Anyway, I'll rock it. It's awesome. Ugh. Huh? Gonna get to it.
Guys, we're doing it. It's really happening. I don't know. Nice to do that. Nice to do that. We didn't do that at all. Yeah.
Absolutely not, Alfina. The stories are completely unreal.
For now.
What?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Carbon and about this guy.
Oh God, no! The crossover.
What was it I told Palmer? Like one of the so it's okay to talk about the ideas that I've thrown out. But my first idea was to make it that Worlds Apart was all Hans's fever dream, and Carbon 2185 was all Palmer's fever dream. So who knows which one's actually real or which one's not or whatever, but they're each being dreamed by each other. True Inception shit.
John Lennon, mind blown. GIF.
Would combining the two hee or yee? Yeah.
All of this is fine. Magic solves everything. Yes.
Yo, fuck a hurricane. Ain't get on me.
All right. It's been 5 minutes. Is everyone here? Oh, Larry's not there.
Weird question that I might need a reminder for. How have we been traveling? Have we been traveling by cart?
Nope. On
Or have
foot.
we just been walking?
On foot.
On foot.
Ah, so that's why the Brewers Cardinals series was postponed. Because a bunch of Cardinals have COVID. Great.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of baseball teams that are starting to have that problem now.
Yeah, I know the Marlins had a bunch of players, like half their roster or some shit.
Is it possible that we can? I wonder if we can rent a cart here. It would actually make things a lot easier.
What? We don't need a cart. We need to get going.
There's not a cart there now. Also, the landscape you're going into is not the friendly. Oh, was that Larry now?
However,
Yo!
question, do we have a Mad Max Fury Road style extra large ATV that we could all pile into?
No,
You know
wrong
what?
game.
You know what?
Oh, come on.
You don't have Carlos Santana in the Funky Bunch.
Would
Okay,
we really
so I
call
think
it
I'm
that
feeling
in
like
the setting?
like actively sitting right here right now.
Good
Coming
try.
back in. What's up?
Have you heard of old Greg's cousin? I'm old Brad.
No? What?
How's little man loaf?
No, I don't stay up on pop culture. What are you talking about?
You know about old Greg though?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You seriously have no idea what old Greg is? I was
I
going to believe
seriously
it.
have no idea what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, man, Greg! I don't know what he's talking about either. He just wants to.
The Mighty Boosh.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you for validating my confusion. I appreciate it.
You've never. I'm surprised you of all people have never heard of the Mighty Boosh.
Right there.
I know it's one of those.
Come on.
After the 15 Hunger Force.
Oh,
I
I've
checked
heard of the Mighty Boosh. Yes, I've heard of it. Just I never watched that. Adult Swim got too random for me, and I stopped like.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
old Greg.
What was it also? The LSBB TV GBD or something? What was that? Really long acronym show.
I don't know. It lost its focus.
What, the Mighty Boosh?
Oh, the Law and Order ripoff.
Yeah.
I remember that actually. That was pretty funny. I liked Children's Hospital too. But anyway.
No, I mean, Adult Swim lost its focus, and it just became like stuff
Random
that stoners
stuff.
could watch when they're high.
Are you kidding me?
and
I am a
that's it.
stoner, and I lost interest in Adult Swim. Most stoners I know
Wow.
did. It got way too fucking
Yeah.
random, man. Like we like some kind of cohesion in
What
our
was
shit.
Speaking of that kind of thing, though, does
Bubba.
anyone else remember
Apparently, at
this
Dropped at
show
Otakon
that Comedy
virtual last
Central
night?
had on their lineup for a
It's-
very short period of time that was
Shishomu's daughter.
Adult Swim demographic, and was literally
Shishomu's
just
other
that
daughter.
same kind of thing, just a series of short vignettes that did not tie
Aw,
together at
shit.
Young
I mean, I
Fox?
feel like there were a couple of shows on Comedy Central over the years that fit that, but
I feel like Archer was originally that.
no, what? Archer was in no way, shape, or
all.
form.
Not at all.
Odd ones or odd ones?
Archer's always had a storyline.
Was it Odd Ones? Was that it?
No, I'm not even trying to. I don't
Leader
even
of the
remember
Demons.
the name, but it was literally.
She takes
something
over
like,
Sango's.
Like even the name implied that it was a show for stoners, and like,
What,
like
assy
okay,
with-
I gotta see this train wreck once, and I watched like one episode, and I'm like, okay, that is even worse than I thought, and I never need to see it again.
That kind of targeted stuff is usually pretty shit.
Still think Metalocalypse is one of the best shows of all time.
Oh yeah, Metalocalypse is really good.
Hey, there's 7 of us here. Let's play, yeah?
Hey, oh, let's go.
Okay.
I guess
So-
I guess before we head out, I'm gonna cast Druidcraft and see if I can get a pinpoint on the weather for the next 24 hours.
Well, wait, how far was at your location? It's gonna be chilly but clear.
All right.
It is cloudy. The clouds will begin to build as you move to the southeast, though.
All right.
So the area down there is actually a floodplain. Every winter in the central part of the continent, the mountains build up all of the giant snow and ice caps, and around spring and the early part of the summer, this side, specifically this western side of it, really takes like the brunt of the sunlight and the heat. So all of that melts off, and it all runs off into this region, which for around like the end part of spring, beginning part of summer, a lot of the paths that you're going to be on right now would all be underwater. This time of year, though, it's all had a chance to dry out, so it's more of like a lot of small to medium-sized hills that you're going to be walking like down in between. It's not the best time of year to be searching because it's not like all baked super dry and it's kind of like cold and shitty and kind of drizzly and foggy as you walk. But it's not the worst time because, again, a lot of this would be at least sort of underwater at another time of year.
Alright. So I guess how much movement do I have per day?
Considering you guys are all pretty fatigued, you're going to get 20 miles today, and then tomorrow's going to be 20 miles as well due to being more difficult terrain.
All right, let's move out.
Yeah, you'll get 22 today because it's really not that too hard where you are.
We need a flying ship,
So,
guys. Next thing we invite Svestin is a flying ship. All right.
So right here, is that good enough?
I support that venture. I totally support it. No, sure. Fucking raise millions of gold and build a flying airship. It's awesome. You forced me to build for the entire world at once.
Still.
Alright, night starts to fall as you get towards the edge of the hills and what would otherwise be kind of like swampland here, and you choose kind of a dry, sort of low hilltop to make camp on. Do I have a night version of this one? Probably not. No, sure don't. How would you guys like to handle camping tonight?
I'll take watch.
I'll take a watch as well.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, Nibs went bad.
Yeah, you guys are all pretty exhausted, so I'm actually going to say whoever is staying watch, especially whoever's staying watch first, is going to have to roll a con save against falling asleep on watch.
That's fine.
'Cause you've been up for a good close to 36 plus hours. at this point.
Before I go to bed,
Done.
whoever's
17, baby.
Before I go to bed, whoever's taking watch first, I'm gonna give you guidance. So add a D4 to that roll. Whoever's taking watch first.
Okay.
It doesn't work. It's a save, not a check.
Correct.
Guidance is only on checks, not saves.
Oh,
But it's a cantrip, so if you didn't lose anything anyway, it's all fine.
Try.
Also, 18 is
Yeah.
okay. No trouble. Flavia manages to stay awake and has no problem making it through night. Ben, less of a concern because he gets at least some sleep before he has to get up for his watch. Alright. Sundawns the next day. Get this shit out of the way now.
Hey, I got a
Hey.
rest, which means I got all my spells, but
finally. One,
Yes,
2, 3,
long rest.
4.
Everybody is back more or less together at this point.
God, I gotta heal Autos too. Use any spells?
So as you continue forward into the landscape the next day, the easiest path of travel winds low down between the hills, through the lowlands, which are pretty well deprived of sun most of the day. You don't really have a view of the horizon, so navigation's sort of difficult for the people without
Old Greg's
lines and
fucking
proper training,
amazing.
but you have those people with you, so it's not
Whoa.
impossible to get anywhere.
I'm thank you.
On the other hand, though, the shady valleys offer a lot of cover from the sky, meaning hopefully that any aerial pursuit of your party will struggle to follow you here. Because those dragons are still out there somewhere.
Oh,
Shit,
fuck, I forgot about
that
those.
I know, right? So
I can
Hez's
get.
directions seem pretty good. And as you make your way southeast, it doesn't take too long for you to notice a taller hill up ahead that seems to match his description. Especially since as it's starting to get to the evening as you get there, you see smoke rising from it, and pretty appetizing smell of cooking meat. Between you and that hill, there is one last mid-level hill between you, which you will have to circle around. The right side seems to be kind of more of a direct approach to it and more visible. The left side is more overgrown. And otherwise, if you guys,
Alright,
you
so
guys
I've
can
learned
choose how
no
to
chip
approach
bags
this.
near the microphone.
Well, you said we get 20 miles today, right?
Yes, you have enough movement to get there today. It'll be
Right.
late afternoon, early evening as you approach, but it'll be daylight still.
Flavia, what do you think? Left or right?
I say, honestly,
Actually, there was talk of surrounding it, so that would be different from going left to right. That would be everybody coming in from a different way.
I say
Wow.
we have one person creep over the top of the hill and see what they can see. I wouldn't mind doing that. Bottom line is, try to remain completely hidden from them with the grass and such. for whatever's there and
Yeah, dude, the creator of that show is fucking out there.
get the lay of the land.
All right.
Go for it. You've got the best eyesight of the bunch.
Eyesight is questionable, but she is the sneakiest. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a little extra help there. So I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on the party. For the next hour, we get +10 on stealth rolls.
That'll
Alright.
be good.
Very good.
So that's actually a 20, which is good because, yeah, thanks, roll 20.
Well, probably one.
Are we all making stealth checks, or is it just you guys?
So far, just me.
Sorry, I was slightly handling something on the other side there. You got Pass Without Trace. You are all making stealth checks to work your way around. Are you coming in from all different
Yes.
angles, or what was the option here? I'm sorry.
Well,
Flavia.
Flavia's doing some scouting. That's why I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Okay. So 10 plus the 10 from Pass Without a Trace, that's a 20?
yeah, and then from also whatever distance and cover there is. So
Yeah, okay. And you're, specifically, how are you scouting? Are you looking all around it? You said you were climbing up to the top of the hill, or are you just seeing what you can see from there?
Yeah, literally just that. Emphasis on staying hidden over seeing stuff, but at least trying to get a general lay of the land.
Okay, as you climb up to the top, the hill, all of the hills around the hill that you're looking at are a bit shorter, so you can't quite see all the way to the top there, but you do see motion from up there from around the smoke. As you... Was the perception check also to go with that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good perception check. Yeah, you count 3 people moving around, and you also see what looks to be a figure on its side tied up. It seems
right.
pretty windy up there towards the top of that hill.
All right, so Flavia will go back and give
Let
that
me
report.
give you a little bit more on the spot there too, by the way.
And we'll also say that if we want to be downwind from them, which direction we want to
The
approach
long
from.
toward that.
You actually couldn't
Very
get a
nice.
feeling for what direction the wind was coming from, just that it was windy.
Okay, fair enough.
So the hill itself's got a couple rough stone ruins, like Hess told you, and it's got really heavily eroded stairs along the path that kind of spirals its way up to the top. Each of the cliffs, from as the path spirals up, it's about 8 to 10 feet tall, and because this is all floodplains and it's very drizzly and wet all the time, it's pretty mossy and slick. So it's going to be difficult, but not impossible to climb if you decide to try to climb instead of just go up the path.
And, yeah, so it'll probably be people like Flavia who would need to, who could kind of do a jump. Like Flavia could probably dunk a basketball, so 10 feet would be more reasonable for her to make.
At like a running start with all other things considered, because if the sides are kind of wet, like I said, everything's kind of foggy and drizzly, so
I love
even the
chips
ground is kind
also.
of slick.
But yeah,
Getting
that's
footing
the
for
general
like
idea.
jumping at all is always going to be a good
We need to
here.
jump.
Maybe
No.
only if we need, only if we want to.
Yeah,
Well,
if that's
if-
your option
if-
for climbing, that's all
If we need to jump, I have the spell.
All right. Well, my general thought here is if we want to approach from a different direction, we might only want one person to just be kind of an outflanker, because having pretty much the entire party go up the stairs is going to be probably what we're going to want to do. And then, like, we don't know if there's another.
I should
path
probably
down
be
on the other
the
side,
flanker for those.
example. So, yeah.
If you want, I could flank. I'd assume either Nibs or myself, someone that can at least do damage, also be able to take a little bit.
That would be you then.
Yeah, that would definitely be you, Ben.
All right.
Or what about Tom? What is he capable of? Did we have that conversation?
Tom's a fucking bruiser, baby.
Fighter.
Tom just straight punches the fuck out of shit.
Palmer has Tom's character sheet there, so he can if he's there.
Are you asking me something?
Are you sexy?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
No, they were asking what his fighting capabilities are.
You're gonna find out. It's a secret.
Oh.
I fought him.
That's
He's
fair.
a fighter.
He's a level 3 wizard, level 6 rogue.
Oh!
He called
Is he
him
really?
magic.
Is he really?
Magic hands.
Walk around and find out.
Okay. So I heard some here. South is going to be the main approach to it. So if you're talking about flanking and such, tell me what directions you want to come into it from, each of you individually, I guess.
All right, where does that leave the rest of us?
Up the fucking gut, baby.
Like, I've got it open and I'm starting to place you guys. So if each of you tell me how you're approaching, I can just drop you in place.
Where would you want my support, Flavia?
So, Flavia's assessment is going to be that she should be the one to go around to the opposite side because she's fast, stealthy, and should be able to climb up if there is no path up on the other side.
Okay.
And otherwise, the rest of the party should take the path and try to negotiate and make a lot of noise if a fight does break out.
Fair enough.
Anybody else coming in from the south and Flavia coming in from the north?
Basically, them taking the path up and Flavia trying to approach from the opposite side. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's about what that means. Okay.
All right, so here's a general question I have for the rest of the party. Everybody that's not Flavia, who has the highest charisma?
I do.
Oh, Mer.
No, Kenzie.
Palmer's not.
How many you got, Kens?
I got 20.
Yep, you do.
Oh yeah, you're a wizard.
No,
Fuck.
Warlock.
No, I'm a necromancer.
Necromancer.
Yeah, you just got really high charisma. I mean, there's reasons, but that's what it is.
No, charisma is necromancer spellcasting.
Hey Kenzie, we keep forgetting. Do you want the bat?
No,
The bat's dead. Bye
well,
bye.
the bat's dead
always be
forever.
brought back.
Smokey killed the bat.
I did not kill the bat.
Always be
Palmer
brought back.
is innocent.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 up top.
And
Okay.
I think the person with the highest charisma should try to go and negotiate,
I
quote
mean,
unquote.
all right. If we want to do that, we'll discuss real quick. Let Flavia get into position, and then just give me like a solid 2 minutes so I can cast some stuff on myself. Actually, never mind.
I feel like this is a lot of work just for Kenzie to get fucking killed again.
I mean,
Not necessarily.
that's
Hold on.
possible, but
Hold on.
in a,
Let me-
in a
Can we say we had this conversation at our camp before we walked
yeah,
up, so
yeah,
I can
we-
change my spells?
Yes.
sure.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll it back now, y'all.
Yeah. No.
Alright, hold
Plan as you will for this. This is
All right, hold on.
This is a thing.
Although I think it might be worth it to have Atos go in as backup.
Then we have no main tank on the other side.
I mean, I can
Atos-
go in as backup, but I don't think that'd be much help. I think
No,
I think
I'm
it's
saying literally the whole party goes up except for Flavia.
I'm okay with it. Bobby
Okay.
can handle her
Not
own.
like
actually
one
good.
person to negotiate. No, the whole party goes up. It's just
Yeah, we're
Kenzie
just
would be the one doing the negotiation.
Yes.
all right.
All right.
That's good.
I have my spells ready.
Oops.
I have to move my plans soon. Oh well.
Okay.
I didn't mean to send that to the
Alright.
chat. I was actually just trying to move it.
Okay. So, I'm good to go. If we want to talk about plans going in, I would probably before we go in. I would ritual cast comprehend languages on myself.
Palmer had to
Something-
reset his router.
Oh, good.
Oh shit.
That explains that. Okay. Ritual cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, are we doing this now or are we waiting for Palmer now?
I mean, I feel like you can go ahead and say what you want to do for the plan here.
Oh,
Paul
okay.
has been questionably involved with this part, so
All right. So I mean, like the plan is literally comprehend languages, walk up and just like, I mean, one of them knows me, so or one of them knows Kenzie, so it's like I can just wave, you know.
Hey there, bye.
So, yeah.
I mean, what do you think the chances of this being 100% peaceful is?
I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
It can
Well,
go.
you know,
it can go a lot of different ways.
You know what the negotiation does? It gives us a chance to not have to fight them. Oh, you know, depending on what the situation is.
Yeah.
And it also gives Flavia a chance to get around and get back up and be in a ready position for a fight if a fight starts.
All right.
Not bad. So
I'm feeling a little weird about this.
at worst case, it's
Alright.
stalling.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little weird about this. Can I while he's ritual casting comprehend languages, can I ritual cast enhance ability?
you can do whatever you want. Yes.
I'm gonna
That's a
ritual
spell you
cast.
have, and you can do it. Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna ritual cast enhance ability on Kenzie so that he has where is it? The one that gives him advantage on charisma checks. Eagle Splendor.
Okay.
Eagle.
He has Eagle Splendor, which gives him advantage on charisma checks.
All right. So, plan right now is we'll do all that. I'll have comprehend languages going. You'll do Eagle Splendor on me, was it?
Mhm.
Okay. I will try and negotiate with them. In a worst case scenario, it will simply buy time for everybody. And in case things go poorly, and I think communication isn't going anywhere, or if I just think it's not worth communicating anymore, and we know we need to start the fight, I think the code word should be, well, you know me, I always like to go in a little half-cocked.
Fair enough.
And I'll probably use like thaumaturgy to say that, so it's like booming, so you guys can hear it.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Thank
Cocked bitches.
The safe word didn't do anything.
So this is gonna be our Jenga. Good to know.
Jang.
Yeah. Is everybody okay and ready with this plan?
I'm actually good with it.
Dev?
Man.
Ben?
But yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
Alright.
I think we'll be okay. If not, Flavia and Host and I will do the bang and smash as usual.
I was gonna say, as a worst case thing, I do have Dimension Door ready, so I can use that and get out real fast.
Sure to keep that one prepped, just in case.
Oh, I've got it. Alright, so then we're Trad, we're gonna do all that, except we're flashing forward instead. So
yeah, if you want the fall, you can get your and cow. This is gonna be one of the first times I've used it.
Oh joy, we gotta climb.
I'm trying to like look around to see where I can actually get up. Where are the stairs?
My hand fell back.
Stairs right here. Some over here.
They like don't lead. There's no stairs leading directly up from us though. Are there?
Nope. I
Oh,
think the
okay,
closest would be the ones over here.
It's a little bit unclear on the map. It does. Those are
Okay.
stairs.
I can run up these walls like no problem.
All right. Well,
Now, while I know Nibs has an ability
let's
to
take a
do
look.
so, everybody will generally have a traction problem trying to climb because it is 8 to 10 feet of like slick, sort of wet because it's foggy and rainy.
Oh, so you say there's
No, they
slick- If you say
No, they don't.
slick,
It's I have an ability that negates difficult terrain.
that's not what that
That's
means.
explore.
No, that
That's
is
not what that
only
means.
for overland travel. Like you're spending a whole day traveling.
not for
What is,
like
what is the
actual-
monk thing? I forget what the wording on that is.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I
You
don't.
just run up walls. That's all.
You can't. It's no. It's
unarmored movement?
Maybe.
An armored movement
Like a yeah, it's a
improvement.
variant.
When is that game supposed to come out?
You
And when do you
do.
want to start running?
You do, but none of the party members do.
Yeah, that's
Another
fine.
person to ask who would be very
If
interested would
you're
be
saying
Palmer.
It's too slick for me to get purchase on it though. That could be a thing. You can say I
But it
can't
shouldn't
buy
be.
it outfit.
You can walk on water, can't you?
I-
Do you have that
it should.
ability?
I
Yeah.
can walk on water. Yes. I guess.
That's
Yeah,
what
why not?
and between being able to run up walls and walk out
Narb!
of water, I feel like Nibs could probably get over that without too much trouble. Yes.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. I
It
just
is
want to
still,
make sure.
you know,
What's up, buddy?
movement of going up the wall, so it is still like 8 to 10 feet of movement, but
Oh, welcome into our
Alright,
Dungeons and
real
Dragons
quick.
session.
Before we
Hope you're having a
dive in,
terrific night.
um,
Big Pog.
should I split off slightly from the group so you guys can be a little bit more stealthy? I can draw attention to myself with thaumaturgy and boom my voice so it draws to me and you guys can
Yo,
be in position more easily.
Look, Crystal Chronicles with Yumi and Palmer and someone else would be a ridiculous
Do that
adventure.
so you guys
Dad.
can all get into position and I will draw the attention to myself
Narb, what were you playing tonight, buddy?
and we'll go from there.
Doing some more
Someone
more
is gonna have to give me a
Nepzunis?
boost real quick.
Boost.
I'm down.
I mean,
No,
is
it's
there-
just
that was
slippery.
funny, but it was.
You'll have to toss me.
I think there's stairs that go all the way up, dude. I think.
There
I
aren't.
think, like,
There literally aren't.
I think
This-
you can get there- is
These
This
stairs don't
sucks.
lead anywhere.
No, I was saying before they
Soho
do.
fan
Like,
game
you can
speedruns?
walk. There is a
Yee.
path underneath.
It
there,
looks like
like,
there's a
How
little
did they go for you
underneath
tonight?
way.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I am not
See-
100% sure if that was the map maker's intent, but I'm saying
Dude,
that's
Crystal
how it is.
Chronicles is gonna be.
Okay, I see
See
what you
the
mean now.
mine.
So you can walk. You can walk around the long way, or you can climb up.
Okay, then what we'll do is I will take the long way to go up to not as to draw suspicion, and I guess you guys can
Yeah.
try and get into position stealthily.
Yeah. Sounds good,
Well,
yeah. Worst
well,
case scenario, I can just be the trophy
Around the
bitch.
back.
Actually,
You
it's
still
okay.
got
think
half
she
of
already
the
has.
I spent
Okay,
a few hours today practicing admin
Alright.
section near,
you guys good?
but I'm consistently down
Everybody
about
good?
4 to 5 seconds
Alright.
on it, which is
So,
Big.
first off, Kenzie will move forward.
also
Should we use turn order type stuff, or can I just put him somewhere that?
I was just doing that to see if I had anything like
Alright.
there. We're not turn ordering until I guess some shit happens.
All right, I will put Kenzie. Is there fair, or is
Give
that
me,
too far?
give me the stealth check as you start to move in.
And
We'll
then
say
Me or
everyone
everyone
else
else?
can make where they are without having to roll anything, but
I was gonna say I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just trying to walk up,
it's fair. Okay.
intentionally not trying to be. Stealthy.
I will 1000% stealth.
Yeah, everybody else can be stealthy but me.
28.
Larry's roll is so stealthy it didn't fucking show up.
Fucking great.
It's there.
Devery just disappeared from off the map.
The 21
Oh.
plus 1.
I'll do,
31.
I'll do autos.
Yeah, it's been
Right.
pretty fun. I've been working
he's at
on
disadvantage. I'm
this,
pretty sure
redoing
he's
the
at
7R notes to meet up
Yeah,
with
because
all
Or
the
it's
no, it'd be a
splits.
straight roll. It'd be a straight.
Armor.
I've been
No,
working
no, no.
on
Maybe,
I'm
maybe
thinking
it
of
doesn't.
Dark Cloud 2, which is a really interesting speed
You don't have
game.
blessing and restriction.
What?
Where is disadvantage?
Okay.
Oh no, that's a 16.
Well-
Which is
I mean, it's
Yikes.
really
I'll
interesting
just
because
roll
it's
whatever.
basically a
Stealth.
massive
Oh.
glitchy menu.
No, it
Alright,
did it.
so-
It's
So-
14.
yep. So 14,
Clink,
14
clank,
stealth for
clink,
autos.
And then that's the entire
Yeah,
What happens
blast
when
through it
you're
after
with
you've
a bird? They're naturally
literally
silent.
pulled items
Well, it
out of
depends on what
thin
he's
air
doing.
by doing menuing,
I guess he'd be following me.
which is traditional of the Dark
Why don't you
Cloud
say- why
series,
don't you
Dark
say you have
Chronicle. Their
one
menus
on
are
you,
completely
on you?
busted.
Yeah, staying low and beside you, then yeah, it would pretty much just be on your stealth roll, I guess.
Okay.
Right.
So these three are like level 11 or
Like, would
12.
he be,
Palmer
like,
has
obvious
been
eyesight of them? Yeah, it's going to be a stealth roll, but
kidnapped.
if he's just
Flavia's on the
sitting right
back
there.
end.
He
He at least has a straighter shot up.
Okay,
While
I'm
they're-
gonna keep working off that same stealth check, but everybody move yourself one more turn's worth.
Can,
All right.
can people climb?
What is
like,
what is my
you're not
maximum movement
climbing-
here?
You know, whatever that takes or whatever. It's,
you're
it's
kinda
like I
getting
said, it's
difficult
about 8 to 10 feet to get up to that spot. So make sure you're
Do you
counting
want
from
people
vertical.
to do stealth? Do you want people to do strength checks to get up the? Or is
I want everybody who's not nibs and climbing there to do athletics at disadvantage.
Oof. All right.
And
Alright,
then
hold on.
make sure you're accounting for the vertical distances you move to.
How vertical are we?
So that you're not,
Well, no, Kenzie, you're not.
It's 10 feet per clip.
No, it wasn't supposed to be Kenzie. It was supposed to be
I
Otto.
was
Sorry.
just gonna say, like, wait, what are you doing?
Athletics at disadvantage.
Oh wait, I did have Otto selected though. So
Oh,
that's
no.
a disadvantage.
He
That's
did
an 11.
I guess he does it, but not well. He does it okay.
Oh
It's
boy,
bad.
athletics.
It takes all of his movement, but he manages to make it to the top
Okay,
of that.
so then he's,
the top of
he's
that
at least
hill.
there.
All right. So you said a disadvantage.
That -1 in athletics hanging me by my dick.
Yeah, same thing. You managed to make it up to the top of that cliff and no farther.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Ooh.
What's Tom Lumstead?
No, Drake doesn't fall, but he doesn't make it like all the way up the cliff.
Did you
either.
get-
Like you managed to
make
make
sure
it,
you
like,
have the
up
right
a
TO.
chunk of it, and you kind of start to lose your grip, and you're just like kind of hanging on the side of the cliff right now. It doesn't help that you're a dwarf, and it's
Do you have
like
any
twice
fun new
as far as
projects
you
on
can
the
fly.
horizon, Naro, or is it you're just
Fucking
working
rock.
on the Toho
I'm
fan
not
games?
short. I'm medium sized.
And Alec, I'm not sure. Ghoul's into a
Palmer,
lot of weird stuff. It
Lumps,
wouldn't surprise me if he's also a D&D
never
nerd,
got
or at least
here.
has
He's still not here. Oh, that's right. He's still doing that.
like a basic knowledge of
Well,
it.
fuck, he's probably going up.
Technical
Gee.
difficulties.
Okay.
We'll say that far. He same thing. He gets up to the top, like barely makes it up to the ledge.
Do
He stops
you
right
want to
there.
roll his stealth and his?
How far am I able to make it? Because I do have
In the
40-foot
audio.
move
Just a
and
little
an
bit
extra.
there.
I have 40-foot move and an extra
All
action
right.
to move with, so even being stealthy and climbing, I can make it a pretty decent distance.
So
I don't know, maybe Discord's being a
Well,
goober.
I'm sorry. One more time, Alec. I was handling Lumps, who
I-
makes it about as far as
yeah.
goes.
I have a lot of distance I can travel in theory, so with my check,
I'm interested to
I
see
only
how
got
this
an
works out.
18 with disadvantage, but
For the climb, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad. That's enough for you to get up to the top with most of your move. Well, yeah, how does
So-
climb
This
half of
dude
your move or
sucks.
something?
That wizard's
your
an
move.
asshole.
She's
She's fast.
Stealthy, instead of being able to move 120 feet, it would be quartered. So it would be 30 feet that I would be able to move, basically up.
Yeah, and your rolls were fine to get you the 2 turns worth of at that speed.
I always get to play my
Am I-
game.
So
Where
it'd
did
be
my
like maybe
escape to?
here or something like that. Would that work? Or...
Yeah, that's kind of Drake.
So would I be able to get like here?
Yeah, about where you just picked. Yeah.
Actually, there is
Yeah, because that
I
looks
haven't
like
had
it's basically
so many weeks.
3
on in this.
things, maybe kind of using that to get a little bit of extra movement, but it would more or less work out within a reasonable fudge factor. So that's what
Yep.
I was thinking.
Okay. So you get
So-
that far, and Kenzie, basically, as Kenzie is taking his next, chunk of just walking his way without being quiet up the path, however far that is that he can move, another 30 or whatever.
Oh, am I moving another 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it's as he gets up to
using-
about that point, and everybody else is where they are, that the group up top, you hear you hear like a quick short shout and some clattering and some running around and shuffling, and after a moment, you've got these 3 standing here looking
I've
down.
lost my
at Kenzie.
D6.
At the moment, they're at least not looking south.
Didn't end up getting.
Okay, so
It is
using
not obvious that-
thaumaturgy,
Okay.
Kenzie will shout specifically. Can Kenzie see them from there?
Yes, they
Or
came
is
up
this
to like
like-
the edge of the ledge there, so you can see the
Okay.
3 of them, but
So
you can't
even-
see Palmer behind them.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can see you're a little bit taller than that bush.
Clovis, it's Kenzie. I believe you have someone of importance to us. I'm not here to fight. I'd prefer just to speak. I'm coming up.
He
Using
kind of like
thaumaturgy to
shakes
say
his
all
head
that.
and says, we'd really prefer you didn't.
Well, you see, I can't really leave him there. So I either come up and we have a conversation like we did in the past, or, well, I'd rather not get to the or.
He says, well, unfortunately, maybe for you, we already have a buyer for this guy. And the other 2
Buyer?
next to him nod.
And how much does a musician of his renown sell for these days?
The barbarian woman next to him shouts, you'd be surprised. Now, It's probably more than you've got, but it's also a much longer trip than we really want to make. So, you know, one way or another, we're going to be trying to disappear out after this, and disappearing's expensive. And if we don't follow through on this, our buyer is really not going to be happy. So, ooh, how much do you got?
How much are you looking for?
How much do you have?
Without giving a specific number, can I at least reach into a pouch and kind of like jingle it, and then pull out 5 platinum pieces between hands, like in between fingers, and kind of just flash it so it shines?
You hear the dwarf shout, "That's a pretty small pouch."
You'd be surprised. I was able to pay your cleric friend earlier, wasn't I? Or do you forget
Damn,
the name
it
that I
just-
come from?
It straight
Clovis.
disappeared. All right, so
Clovis
mismatch
shrugs
set
and says,
goes
"I
for
don't
the win.
see the cleric around here, so, you know, it's not like you really did anything for us." And you know, I'll tell you this much. Our buyer's looking to pay at least 5,000 platinum for this bid.
Damn!
So when we
That's
say
good.
how much do you have, and that's a small bag,
There's no way in
Pretty
hell
decent
he was
rolls
worth that
so
much.
far.
To X maybe.
3s, 5s, and 6s.
River Palmer is pretty.
It's good. I like
you know,
it. One
kind
rolls
of,
high.
Kind of almost like
Kind of famous,
world
almost
famous.
famous.
Also fucked a goat,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
5,000 plat. Well, it was really nice knowing
Can I
Palmer.
try and move up like 2 spaces and see how they react?
As you do, the barbarian woman pulls out a sword and points it down at you and just goes, "That's about as far as you're gonna go without this getting ugly." Now, you know, they're a little bit of a distance away and a little bit up, but it's really hard to miss the fact that the sword is kind of like palish green, almost like seafoam green. It's kind of a weird looking sword.
That's the sword that That's the sword
That Drake has never seen before.
Brodok,
Right.
that Brodok was telling us about, right? I'm not there. I wouldn't be able to tell him.
How about this? If I don't have enough coin to at least purchase the man at the moment, might I offer you in coin for conversation? Perhaps information bartering. I know Clovis is at least a tad more interested in the intellectual sorts of debates and the like. Or have you forgotten where we've come from?
Clovis shakes his head and says, "I haven't forgotten where I've come from, but at the same time now, you know, at the moment, I'm a little bit more interested in our survival than I am with you know, intellectual matters."
Yeah, thank you for the follow.
I don't
This
expect
is
you
gonna be a
guys to
pain in
have
the
5,000 platinum.
This is
right now,
not a fight, though.
but again, we don't really want to make this trip. It's pretty fucking far. So
And
maybe you
where-
have enough between you to convince us that it's worth it not to.
And where might this be?
Drake
you are
slides
going.
down to the bottom of his cliff.
Does he make noise?
I hope I don't make noise.
It's a fucking bit.
Did he?
And Silas is just flapping his wings. Oh my god.
Wait, so did he make noise or no? I mean, like, I'm using thaumaturgy to, like, boom my voice, so...
I'm hoping.
Ooh, roll that stealth check there, Smoke.
If you ruin this by moving when I told everybody not to, I swear to God!
Don't worry, Drake ruins
If
everything.
natural, I would want to get up.
Drake
Yeah.
ruins everything. Oh,
I didn't even
Everything.
fucking move. Go ahead, fail that stealth check.
let's go. He has passed without trace. He probably won't fail it.
I won't
Re-
fail.
He needs a nat 1 to pretty much fail
Is,
it.
is it a disadvantage or?
Yes.
Trad?
I
don't know,
mean,
Trad did it? I don't know what Trad didn't say that, did he?
Brad?
you're muted, Trad.
He's saying something. He's
Trad,
saying
you're
something
muted.
like that.
You're muted.
This for you.
Trad, you're muted. There you go.
Oh no, maybe he's
Yep,
breaking
that's
up.
that's a disadvantage.
That's a 16
yeah,
though.
That's a 16.
Still a 16 though.
It's still a 16, so
Trad, you're still
can't
muted,
hear
by
you.
the way.
He's not muted. I think he might be losing connection. His voice has been fucking me up all night.
Yeah.
We
Or
might have to
Discord's
go.
taking a shit.
I don't even see anything coming through his mic, though.
Is your mic unplugged?
No?
There you
Hello?
are.
That's
There he
weird.
is.
What was that?
Yeah, nothing changed here. Everything was still fine apparently. I don't know.
That was weird.
all of a sudden you guys weren't hearing me. I don't know how much you didn't hear, but
It looks like Clovis knows.
yeah, Clovis heard. Clovis heard.
God damn it.
So
I was hanging off the edge of a fucking cliff. You would
Okay,
He
not
fucking
rolled
stay
anything
down there.
trophy and it would have been fine.
Do I notice that he like turns his head?
It's more than just he turns his head. He takes the extra step or two over here to this ledge and looks down and spots the whole group.
Roll initiative.
Well, he kind of laughs and he looks over at you and just kind of like shakes his head. And he starts heading towards the center. The other two drop
What?
their shit. This guy takes a
Wait,
step
wait,
back.
Wait.
No, dude, let's roll
Before-
initiative. Holy shit.
Wait, no, wait, Trad.
Yeah.
No, Trad, wait. Can I do something in reaction since I'm literally right there watching him walk to the edge and then seeing him walk back?
I mean, it happens within like the space of a second or so, but I suppose you have the option to shout or something.
Hey,
if
I've
you
got
go
I've
there.
got that forehead brain. You know, I can think real fast. I can think real good. I can make decisions on the
and you are
fly.
standing there actively engaged in conversation with them. Your reaction time would be pretty quick on this. So you're not stopping him from walking over there and looking down and seeing, but you have the option to say something now, yes.
No, but while he's walking back, can I do something?
Alright,
That's
same
what I
thing.
It's all within the space of like a second or two. But
I
yes,
know.
you can do what you will at this moment.
Okay.
As long as it's way less than 6 seconds to do.
Something that's less than 6 seconds?
Yeah, you're not getting a full action here. I told you this is like this happened within the space of like a second. Him hearing the noise, walking over, looking, and moving. It doesn't take that long for a person to do all that.
God damn it.
I mean, that was a full turn. He did a full turn of movement. That's why I was trying to argue that. Because he did a full turn of
Okay.
I'll
movement,
move
so I
more-
figured
I'll
I'd be
move
able to...
back more. That's fair. Yeah.
Alright,
that's fair.
alright. Okay.
If he sees us,
We
at the point
are
he says,
hyper
I'm
fucked.
going. It's go time. Like, come on.
So he saw you. Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do about that then.
Basically, at that point, they're taking their turn after you guys have already taken that same turn. That's why I had you all move to the places and the way I did.
Alright, well...
That was you
let's
working
get,
your way up.
So Drake,
slowly.
you're up now. I think you're up now because you said you were
Hold on.
climbing up, right?
Autos initiative.
That's why they saw us.
Well, no, I know.
I'd
yeah,
go with the initiatives now. Yes, please.
Kenzie.
Fuck.
do you want me to take control of Lumps McGee since we don't have a Palmer yet?
I can.
I'm
I'll,
beyond
t-
pissed right
um,
now, by the way.
I'll text him real quick and see what's up.
I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you've done this. I don't know why.
I'm so mad I shit myself.
I was legitimately hanging off the edge of a cliff. It's only natural I would want to.
No,
get
it's
up
not.
on solid
What,
ground.
natural to fucking
it's
not
not.
listen? Yeah, that
You
sounds
could've-
about right.
Could have literally trusted me, like I said to.
Oh, great. Nice rolls, Trad.
Cause guess what
Yeah.
spell I have prepared that I could, move really quickly.
Well,
That I mentioned that I have prepared before we even started.
all right, all right.
Dude, I'm
It all-
not.
We went off half cocked, guys. It happens.
Yeah.
What's this
you're up
wee
like-
shit,
you're up like
white man?
3/4 cocked. You put some effort
I'm
into
not,
this.
I'm not you, Kenzie. I can't do the things you do. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
You could have trusted me, and just not move.
all right.
I do
all right,
trust you,
stop
but like
it.
I was hanging on the edge of a cliff. It was either I hang there or I fall.
Ooh, there's four of them.
It really
I see a
wasn't.
fourth. Oh no.
It was really not that way. Nobody
And,
else had the risk of falling.
Really happy with
Fall
that.
how far?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
10 feet tops?
Yeah, it's about 10
Are
feet
you
up.
guys
inside of the
really-
cliff there.
Are you guys really
Yeah.
trying to get on me for trying to maintain my own safety from hanging
In this
off?
case,
edge of a
yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
It happened. We'll move on. It is what it is. Let's just go.
Like, for real.
100% yes.
Oh Jesus.
Guys are assholes. Silas has an initiative of what? 21.16. And my initiative is 21.18. That means anything.
Okay. So, it's cow. So everybody's up? Everybody's on there? Oh, we didn't do lumps. We still need lumps.
I texted Palmer. I got nothing back from him.
Oh,
To
Okay.
pass out? The hell?
So yeah, someone's gonna have to. Someone gonna have to take it.
Well, I put him on the sheet. I put him on the list. I mean, now he's just there. Great. Okay. Really? No word from Palmer? That's okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, I've definitely restarted my router before. Take fucking. Ben, you're up. Go ahead.
Benjamin.
Word. So could I get to right here with? I guess that would take pretty much everything I have,
No.
though, right?
That would take all your move if you get good checks on the climb. If you don't
Athletics,
get
not acrobatics.
No, because it's so slick and mossy. It's much more like.
I don't see the turnover anymore for some reason. Let me reconnect.
All right. Well, let's.
That's probably my fault. There it is.
Oh, here.
I'll,
it is.
I'm
Oh,
I'll
there.
go 10 feet first, I guess, and try and climb up that rock. Is it at disadvantage?
That's normal because it's not as tall a climb. That was
Okay.
only like 5 feet.
I got a nice 10 for you.
See, that's 10 feet and the 10 on that. And what's your move? Your total move? 30 or 40 or what?
30.
You get about 5 more feet of move off of that. You can move left or up and still be on the same level of ground.
There is no sneak attack.
How the hell did the fucking mage get like a 23? What the fuck?
Because she's
She's probably
fast,
fucking
dude.
20.
She's
I got
fast
two
as
at 20
fuck.
in the, initiative order.
Me, I'm fast as fuck. Do I have any sort of line of sight on Clovis?
No, you can see the dwarf guy though.
Well,
He's like
time
moving
for
in position to,
the
like,
fucking
block the
longbow. Does a 22 hit?
No.
Yikers.
Oh, that's my turn.
22 didn't hit Clovis?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Ash.
Oh.
Ash.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have line of sight on Clovis because of the hill.
Yeah.
All right. Hope y'all ready to die.
Hey. We'll go out with a good fight.
The rest of the party has no idea how bad this is about to be.
He moves back and I can't actually do that shit. You hear some noise from the general direction he goes in, but you don't actually see anything happening. That's going to be Drake's turn.
So rub my ass.
Wait, did I see anything, or am I like way off still?
No, you really can't see anything up there. The only one any of you can see at this point is Ash because he's kind of like right on those steps on the entrance.
Fucking shit.
He's like
Guess
back. Yeah.
On a stick.
You
Guess
wanna-
I'll-
I know what you're looking for here. Hang on.
I'm looking around, seeing if there's any other path I can take to get up to where I need to be. This is
Realistically, your two options are climbing or going the way that Kenzie goes. It's one of the reasons I like this map.
bullshit.
Well, half of y'all don't give a shit about the vertical, so it's fun to split you
And
up.
what about the other? Okay, never mind. I guess I'll use the dash action to get over here. That's 55 feet. I need to go back one.
Sure.
Or I guess I would have to use my bonus action to dash because fleet of foot.
Cool. So you have an action. Can he see Ash? No.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You got an Ash shot.
I can see Ash.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
let me calculate how far that is, so I know. That's 30 feet up. Ooh, that's a bit of a shot, but I think I can make it. I guess I'll take a pot shot at this guy.
Go for it. Nope.
Damn it. That's one arrow. Fucking hell. And I guess since Silas is up next, I'll take his turn. He can just
Yep.
fly up.
Ugh,
He can just fly
Correct.
up. He's
Alright.
he's not
put these away.
So keep
Dude,
track of
chip
how far
bags
up
are
he's
so
going
loud
instead
in
of,
condenser
just
mic.
flying speed.
how far would he need to get up here?
He goes 60 feet.
He can go 60
get
feet
where?
up, but how far up would he need to get here?
That is 40 feet horizontal, and from where he is right now, let's say that's 10, 20, 25 feet. So, 25. Can we do fucking, okay, so it's 25. I'm doing actual. Plus 625 equals. What's the square root of 2225? There it is. 47, 45 feet for him to get to this ledge, which I think is actually all of his movement.
All of his
Nope.
movement?
You got 60. You got 60 feet.
Yeah.
So for 40,
So
at
Palmer's
45
internet
feet,
is
he's
still
perching on the
down.
side of the ledge right there.
His
And you
his
can move it up to
ISP
20,
took a shit in
or
his
15 at
area.
that point.
15, correct.
I'll just leave him there and end his turn.
Alrighty. So I'm not going to rush in. I'm going to go here.
your last
Do
lap,
I need
did you?
do I need to use bonus action dash or
You will
I-
use the dash because again you're running up.
yeah,
let's see,
yeah. I'm
10,
gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Just
35,
action.
40. It's vertical 35 feet.
I have 80 foot movement.
Okay, so it's vertical 35 plus your whatever.
40.
40. So you have 5
Eight.
more feet of movement.
Yeah, sure. That'll end my turn. I'm gonna chill there.
Hold up.
Do I see someone there? Did I run into something?
No,
Oh.
you did not.
Oh, there's traps, boys. Oh shit.
Okay, so it's this guy's turn. He is going to plant himself rather firmly right here in this path.
The same thing he did last time.
And hold out his pike, and he looks extremely ready for action right now. That's actually all he's got going too. It would be Lumps' turn. Who wants to be a Lumps?
Ugh, I'll be a lumps.
Larry wants to be a lump.
I'll be a lumps.
I
Well,
actually haven't had a
Palmer
chance.
actually kind of undersold Lumps here. Lumps has gone from being a level 5 rogue to being a level 5 rogue and a level 5 barbarian.
Oh, I would like to rage.
Oh, so he's level 10.
Correct.
That's-
That is the map.
I was gonna say that I'd like to try to take control of him because I actually haven't.
All
had a
right,
chance
fine. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Smokes. You go. Yeah, I've definitely controlled Palmer before you get him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment. Just
What?
gave him the
Switch it up.
Yeah, just gotta switch back.
As I'm juggling 27 discords.
Well, whose fault is that?
Okay.
Oh, it's all good.
Smokey, you have
Don't
control
worry.
of Lumps. He is in the party slots right next to where you would see your own party sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
He has a movement of 40. This is the one that Ben built, right?
Alec, I think.
Yep, that was me.
That was Alec. I was not Grognak, but something really close.
However, Alec did not do the barbarian. That was my choice actually today. Main interest right now in the barbarian is he can rage. He's got 40 feet of move. There's nothing special letting him move extra, so he's facing the same disadvantage athletics checks to climb. That's what he's doing.
All right, I'm gonna let me look at his athletics real quick because I've been here before. Okay, I'm gonna have him climb. It takes half of his movement to get up to here, right? Trad.
Well, it's like I said, you got to give me an athletics check to see how the climb goes. At disadvantage because shitty and slippery. All right, that's good enough to get up there. You're good.
How much movement did that take?
You went from there. That's 15. That's 30. He's still got 10 feet of move.
I'll use his bonus action for. I'll use his cunning action to dash, and use his action to rage.
No, do it the other way around. Just dash and then bonus action rage. Rage is a bonus action. It's all good.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll do that. Just get up in his face.
Can you be specific with me in what order you do those?
Action to dash, bonus action to rage.
And at what point do you move?
Over here.
Oh. Do you move before or after
Okay.
raging?
After.
Okay, that's why I said the order that you do things in. Okay. So as you
Boom.
run forward, he's got that.
Oops. I just realized
He's
something.
gonna take a swing at you. I don't remember if 18 hits him or not.
Is AC.
What?
18th is AC.
That's the AC.
So it hits or no? I forget.
Yeah, it hits. 11 damage. 11 damage. I think that's halved. Correct me if I'm wrong because he's raging.
I forgot I have a plus 11 to
True.
persuasion.
That said, though, he also
Oh,
did
well.
have an attack readied, which would go along with his extra attacks. So he, in fact, gets 3 more swings at you.
Ooh.
Alright. I'm just.
Well, Bumps is gonna go down quick.
Looks
Oh,
like that'll
nice. a
hit.
crit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. 6 plus 8. 6 plus 4 plus 26.
Damn.
Have that to 13 plus 6. That's
No, you round down.
oh, so I
Well,
guess
in total,
5.
this turn he takes 20. It's 28 points of damage in total.
There you go.
Woo.
Oof.
That's just I added everything and divided in half.
That hurt. Thank God for rage on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, that's his turn.
All right. Kenzie's up.
Okay. Ken's gonna sigh really loudly and pull the scythe out from behind him and kind of do a flourish in the air, and the ball type spellcasting focus on the tip of the scythe will glow a darkish purple, and he'll turn his hand in the air and turn it counterclockwise. And I'm gonna cast slow, and I'm assuming I can hit here because you said I could. You said I could see here, so I'm assuming I can see here, right?
You can see this point right here.
Okay, so then it hits everybody because it's a 40-foot cube.
Damn.
I hope this works.
Does it say you have to see them though?
Nope.
Check that. No.
No, it does not.
Damn.
Nope.
Woo,
Check that.
Sneaky Pete.
So I don't have to see Clovis, and he can't see me, which means he can't counterspell me because you have to see the counterspell.
You have to see the counterspell, really?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why I was
you
asking if I could
see
see
a creature
him.
within 60 feet of you casting a spell. No shit, I didn't know that.
You're also
Yep.
way further than 60 feet, my dude. Like that's
No,
all.
it's 60 exactly.
No,
That's why
no, but it's also up in vertical. Think about that.
it doesn't
And
matter.
there's also vertical.
If he
That's
could
actually
see
a good
me,
point.
then it would be 60 feet, because as long as it's 60 feet any direction for
Uh,
spellcasting. For spellcasting,
That's gonna sound slow though.
120 feet.
I don't know.
It all checks out. The math checks out.
It
Yeah.
doesn't pass.
That's why I was
Roy
doing all the math in my
fucking
head.
brought his receipts.
Beautiful mind.
Oh damn! Who says uncanny dodge? I forgot
Fucking
about that.
Rain Man over here.
Well then, that's fine. You can just remember next time.
6 wisdom.
You might still get more hits because big Thunder Ties is next. She might come up and slap a dap a ding dong you.
I was gonna say I could put it in chat for you, Tread. All right, so Clovis succeeds.
This one probably won't.
Nope.
Yay!
Low, bitch.
Can you pop up the slow description for me though, real quick, just so I can keep I keep on wanting to see it. Okay.
Damn it.
geez.
Fuck.
Ash rolled an 18. What a jerk.
So did Clovis. Clovis also rolled an 18. Damn, he has a
Damn.
5 to his wisdom save. That's actually really high.
Level. We
Yeah,
don't know what
he's quite the stat beast.
I was about to say,
Uh-huh.
this dude must be juicing. All right, Kenzie was gonna sigh again.
Efficiencies.
I will move Kenzie.
I'm hoping that Kenzie
10,
doesn't see me.
15,
I'm
20,
as small as possible.
25, 30.
I gotta figure out my movement here.
It's interesting that you don't have to be able to see the characters that you're casting this at to choose them.
It's like, I think how it's supposed to be is like I can sense them being in the cube of slow.
Yeah, that's pretty much
and
what it has to
determine.
be.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not.
that's-
Yeah, it's magic. It's magic.
It's ho ho ho.
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
Kenzie, let
deal with a
me
lot
know
of
when you're
magic.
done before you hit the button.
I'm sorry.
Let me know when you're done before you hit the button.
I am done.
Okay, you're done. All right, so after
Counter
Kenzie's
spell.
turn, Nibs, it's really fucking windy right up there, like I mentioned, and Nibs starts feeling the wind getting a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger. He realizes that there's some actual fucking air right in front of him that seems to be moving and acting on its own
God.
accord.
Air elemental.
No, he's juicing.
Shit.
Did he really summon an air elemental?
He juiced.
And Silas would be affected by that, would he?
I mean, depends on how strong the winds are.
Is it gonna try to do nasty things to me? All right,
Well,
let's
he's
go.
gonna start with a slam on you. Looks like the second
Well,
one.
it hits once. It's once. Damn the fucker. Jesus Christ.
Hey, remember when I told you guys not to go off half-cocked here?
And then he's gonna do this. So you get to make a strength saving throw or get thrown. I think you're gonna beat it. I don't feel like you're gonna beat it. It's only 13. Ben rolled really shitty that time. He
Well, I saved.
yeah, I thought so. Okay. Failure.
This is actually just
If
beautiful.
the saving throw is successful, you take half the bludgeoning damage of him moving into your space. So it's 38 plus 2 divided by 2.
Great. Let's do this.
What are you doing? Roll up or round up or round down?
5.
Okay,
5.
yeah, 5.
All right, I gotta fucking
His
like.
turn done.
The thing is, I'm
That was
completely
Athos.
neutralized the way this shit's up. I don't like much I can do. Most I can do is 1d8 plus
Yeah, his turn done. I can't. I'm
Which-
not gonna touch it.
rate compared to 30. Rodent.
Summon elemental is a concentrate. I'm going after fucking Clovis. He's dead. I'm going after him.
Do you still have uses of your vamp spell?
I do have one.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a new day.
Roy, it is you. I'm just making sure you know.
Oh, for Otto, sorry.
Satos.
No, I did not.
It kind of looked like you were reading a character sheet there. That's why I didn't say anything at first.
I was actually, but I didn't realize I was up.
I know what I
Alright,
can-
well, Ottos will have the same stern look on his plate mail helmet that he always does, and try and climb up the side of this cliff face, which I'm assuming you'll need an athletics check.
Yeah.
Go to Ottos and athletics. That's either a 20 or a 25.
Plus.
That's fine. He has no trouble making it to the top of that next incline.
Cool. Does he keep? Do I get to keep his movement, or does he lose some of it?
Well, I mean, it's always going to be halved because of climbing. So because
Okay.
it's 10, that's 20. You get up to that point. You've got 10 more feet of move, unless you climb. Yeah.
I can't climb anymore because I just climbed. So then I will use the last 5 to go there.
Alright.
And hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I can't.
Let
do
me
anything.
check something.
Make sure I can't do anything. A lot of shit about you, Sue. Sorry. Oh, I guess it's like I have to hit somebody for that one. Ooh. All right, I will use one of Otto's channel divinities on Ash because he's within 30 feet.
Okay.
And he's going to need to make a wisdom save or be frightened of me for 1 minute.
Bacow.
That is a success. Holy crap. That's like the third 18.
God damn, bro.
All right.
Uh,
How many channel divinities does he
you
get?
know, these guys are just
These
too
characters are fucking magical.
blessed. Swear to God, these guys are just blessed. Blessed
It's like they
RNG.
remotely counter build us.
I don't know how that feels.
No. Listen, what did I just say about wisdom? Didn't I say this earlier?
He has a
You
2
said it to
wisdom.
me. You said it to me.
I know.
You said it.
No, Larry was with us too. But I said how wisdom saves become like super big. Like that was a wisdom save. Slow was a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Just so I'm not stupid, how many channel divinities does he have?
I think it says on his sheet.
I don't see it anywhere. It doesn't
Usually-
say it
You
in
see
the.
where the resources are?
It should have put it
Oh.
there in the resources.
NA, actually.
It's not. It's lay on hands, resolve dice, other resources empty, and divine blessings is NA. I have no idea how many.
He's right. It's not on the character sheet at all. Somebody's
I
got
have
to
no
look
idea.
Let me look. He's level
I'll-
9. He's level 9 paladin, right?
I
Correct.
can look it up. That's fine. I just wasn't sure if I was being stupid.
No, you're not. You're not stupid. That's it's not there, and it seems like it should be. I think he usually does have it there. It's just missing for some reason.
All of our characters, she's got a little fucked up.
I don't get how that happened.
Um,
I didn't know fucking shit.
Roll 20 update or something.
Channel divinity.
Oh, that's it. Or like at 1 per short or long rest. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Only one?
So that was it. That's what it says.
Wow. Guess I'm surprised. I thought there were more. Okay. I guess that's Flavia then.
Alright.
I'll say Flavia has line of sight enough to see the big mass of air that just moved in on where.
Okay. So I have something in my inventory that might work.
Rest, buddy. At 6th level, you get 2 per rest.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Let's say he's definitely been using it
It's
more.
literally
than
on the cleric.
fucking play.
Oh, that's a cleric table. Oh, he's a paladin.
Yeah, is he a
Yeah.
paladin?
I was gonna say it doesn't say it on
Channel
mine.
divine energy to fuel magic effects.
Yes,
Channel
Smokey, that's what
divinity
we're reading.
option.
It's okay, Smokey. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's exactly what I have up.
Alrighty.
We got it. We're good.
I think that
Yeah, one more
athletics
time.
is good enough.
Oh yeah, definitely good enough.
And now
Yeah,
that
you can
stealth
hear
is
things
out.
going on, but the only things you can see, the only thing you can actually see is that air elemental.
Okay, and now that stealth is out, I don't have to quarter my move. I only have to have it because of climbing.
Yup.
So that's, I'm guessing, like, is that
It's
a 10
another. That's another actually 12 feet to get up to the next
Okay.
next plant ledge.
How much would it be to get to like this tile?
Okay, I'll tell you that. 20 plus 15 and 30 plus.
I'm guessing it would be about 50 feet of movement ish.
50 is what I came up to. Yeah.
All right. So that means I'm 10 foot into my cunning action dash. And I'm going to, I have 80 total feet of movement. So I have 30 remaining, meaning I can go right here and be fine. I will technically have 5 foot movement left, maybe, depending on, difficult terrain or anything like that.
I'm going for it. I got something I've been holding in my
no.
inventory for a while. Oh,
You make it to here.
Okay.
Someone's standing in your way.
Someone might be in your way a little bit. Someone might
I
be in
was
your
wondering
way.
where she was.
Okay.
We were rematch.
In that case, I will rage.
No, you're. I mean, she already had a turn, so she had a chance to ready in action.
That's fine, but I'm gonna rage after it.
Okay. So you're. Oof. Okay, so she also has 2 extra attacks. She gets sneak attack when she hits you.
She gets 2 extra attacks on a reaction?
It's a readied action.
Yeah, but you don't get 2 attacks on a readied action, man. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
get
I
an
meant to
extra
say
attack.
that.
Well, every
Yeah,
time,
like-
anytime you use the
No.
the attack action,
No.
which is what happens when you
So,
ready
wait,
an action and it
That's on your
fires.
I
turn.
know- All right, but yeah. So here's the thing, Trad. The only reason I bring this up, this is a DM ruling because readied actions are not actually a thing. It's always something that Matt Mercer does.
What?
But when he does it,
Well, it's not
yeah.
just Matt Mercer. A lot of DMs do
a lot
it.
of people do it.
It
How Matt
was-
Mercer
it was
rules
a
it
thing
though,
in previous editions.
it's not in 5e. Readied actions is not an actual thing. It's just it's a DM thing. But
And yet I've heard it get brought up in our games.
it
like a
gets
number of
brought up a
times.
lot because
Yeah.
it's usually a widely accepted thing. However, I'm just saying how Matt Mercer does it is if you ready an action like an attack, you get that attack. That's it. You don't get your full turn of attacks.
Huh.
That's usually
So,
how he does it.
specifically,
You
like, I
can
looked
you
at
can
the-
do
I looked
it,
at the extra attack when we did this a minute ago because it says when you take the attack
But
action.
but you're not taking the
On
attack
your
action. You're
turn.
taking a readied
No,
attack
no, do
action.
you see that on your
To
turn?
me, when
Yeah,
you
it
ready
also
an
does say
action, though, it's you're ready.
also says-
the whole thing.
It says on your turn as well, and it's not your turn when you take it because you're using your reaction to do it.
Normally, you wouldn't be able to use an action on anyone else's turn anyway. So to me, you're just delaying the same like full length of action. To
But you
another
have to
point.
use your reaction to do it, not on your turn. That's the point.
Wait, so that's also a why didn't this get brought up a minute ago? Because that would have taken 3 of the hits off of
Yeah.
lumps.
Well, it's fine.
I thought it was.
We'll go on.
I thought
from
he had
now on.
not used his reaction.
It's
Well,
fine.
he used he got his attack of opportunity from the Polar Master, which is a reaction to me, and then the action of the readied action of what happened.
Oh, I didn't know he had that. I thought he just did the.
I don't think it takes a reaction. I don't.
It
I
does.
don't
That's
think-
always how
I
Matt's done
didn't.
it.
I didn't interpret that. All right, sure. I didn't
But
interpret it as that.
You're the DM. You get to rule it, and I thought you were just. I was like, damn, I can't believe he rules it that way. That's how I
Right.
just assumed you were doing it.
That's what made the most logical sense to me. If you're holding
That's-
the action,
let's see
you
if
get
we're
the
getting
action.
fucking
That's
trucked or
fine.
not.
That's fine by me. I only brought it up because Lair brought it up.
Huh.
I just
That's why I didn't say anything.
because you don't like get a bonus action and all that other stuff. It's kind of like it's there. Okay, the economy of actions per game is what makes this game playable. If you start giving too many actions on players, it starts getting wonky, and people get one shot very easily. And that's why it's usually like, all
well,
right,
that's why to me,
how about
it
that?
actually, like I do see the need for the balance. You're right, but it's balanced in that you're still getting the. No, you're right. You're right. No.
But yeah, I'm pointing out that on a regular person, the attack that you did on lumps probably would have knocked them out pretty easily.
No, it did 50. It did 53 damage without the.
It would have fucked them up pretty good, though. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
hurt.
that
He's got
would've-
99 hit points.
Yeah, that would have brought me down below half. I don't have raging.
Okay.
All right,
I mean, we're also talking about you're running into a dude who was like prepared and ready for someone to run up on him. I'm surprised that there's
we're figuring it out. It's,
My
if
point-
You, if you,
My
Oh,
point is,
all right,
my point
apparently-
is that
Hold on.
Roy, go
Apparently
ahead.
I
I
was-
want to hear what you're saying.
I was gonna say apparently somebody just messaged me. It is to take the ready action is just an action. There's no reaction for it. So it's
Okay.
it's
So that-
literally
okay, so that part makes
sometimes
sense.
this is the full thing. If you want to hear the full thing.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes when you want to get the jump on a foe or wait for a particular circumstance before you act, to do so, you can take the ready action on your turn so you can act later in the round using your reaction. So you still have to use your reaction for it. First, you decide what perceivable circumstances will trigger your reaction. Then you choose the action that will take place, which we already know. Then it gives examples of it. When the trigger occurs, you can either take your reaction right after the trigger finishes or ignore it. Remember that you can only take one reaction per round. And then it talks about readying a spell, and if you don't use the spell's gone.
Yeah.
But that's all it says. It is a reaction to do it, though.
Sure, I like it. Sounds good.
All right, so we're definitely getting fucked.
Also, shout out to Kapos for telling me that.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Kappas. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, no, shout out to anybody who's helping us on this.
Thank you. Yeah, we got new DMs. It also
this is
5e is.
It does sound. Don't blame being a new DM. It sounds like the old DMs don't have the answers on this.
No, I know.
Look, there were just too many voices.
Okay,
I was
fine.
just sitting on this
Secondary
info.
question then. Is an opportunity attack always a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, then Lumps has to take 6 hit points back because I couldn't do both.
Yeah. Attacks of opportunity, always use your reaction. That much I do know.
Okay.
Wait,
that was if both take a reaction, then I could not have done both. So obviously, I want to go with the attack because that's better.
Go for the one that did more damage.
Yes, exactly.
True.
So I guess that's how I'm gonna rule it moving forward. Is that when you ready an action for attack, you get all of your extra attacks.
Okay.
It doesn't seem it seems like too much of a sacrifice where you would never want to actually do that otherwise, especially when like you can ready a spell that's an action and get like the full use out of that.
Just to clarify, a lot of the time, usually the justification for it is I can't do anything on my turn. It's not I'm waiting for someone to pass me. It's literally I don't see anybody. There's nothing for me to do on this turn. I'm going to ready this either ranged attack. I'm going to ready this spell.
Yeah.
I will ready a physical attack when I see something. It's
Yeah,
not
and
I'm
that's how I was
standing.
treating it.
Yeah, but it's never like, oh, I think someone's gonna come by me. Like, it's
No,
it's a
it's
guess.
specifically an attack readied for when someone passes by. I'm not trying to like totally just
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I'm being totally real, Clovis has counterspell ready. But because, like you said, because you were off site, I'm not going to just say like, oh no, he had something else ready when someone else walks into place. No, I'm still treating it like the counterspell is being used.
Counterspell is a reaction. You don't have to ready it.
Yeah, you never have to ready counterspell. So
Oh,
it's
no
a
shit.
reaction.
Yeah, so don't take that back.
I counterspell your
Okay.
counterspell.
Oh, no shit. Oh, well, wow, that really, well,
Yep,
I completely
I'll
wasted
do
time
it.
that.
It's okay. I'm okay with it. You're doing quite fine even with that fuck. You're kicking our ass.
But I was gonna say,
So in
there's
this case,
counterspell for you,
Flavia's getting
which
attacked.
is-
Looks like only 2 hit.
Correct.
Shit get sneak unless she's the rogue or is she the swashbuckler?
Is someone surprised at not being sneak attacked?
Yes, it is. You're right. Then she should.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that her hide was good enough to overcome my passive perception, which
Correct.
is very reasonable.
I mean,
Correct.
she is a drow.
Sneaked it pretty good there, sneaky.
So that's that one. That's only the first, and then take off sneak attacks. The second one goes, and I suppose doing an offhand is kind of pushing it on that too, huh?
Come on, man. Offensive bonus.
Yeah, that's that's why I said I feel like that's pushing it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, okay. So that's what. So she pops up in front of you, takes her quick couple of swings, and you still have the rest of your move, I guess. I believe you
Yeah.
used 10 feet there to get that far.
I have actually technically enough to move past her and provoke. And I am. Well, I'm rage. I've already been attacked, so even if I rage and go and get attacked after this, hold on. I'm speaking. If I get attacked, after this or not before my next turn, it doesn't matter because even if I rage now, I've been attacked this turn, so I will maintain rage. So I will rage, and I will stop my movement there.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify. I think we're coming to it uses your reaction to use the readied action, correct? We're all good on that. Okay.
Yeah, that I'm with too. So if Flavia were to attempt to walk past right now, there would be no attack of opportunity.
Okay, you know, That seems a little bit risky, but probably the tactically expedient thing to do. I'm going to go to
Kind of
here.
push it, like right past her a little.
I'm going to go right here.
We still haven't heard from Palmer, huh?
Nope, no idea. What
Apparently
happened.
not.
Okay, you make it there without being molested whatsoever. Is that it?
Hey, Alec, remind me
That's
again.
it.
Remind me again. Is Silas able to give you advantage on your attacks?
He can
or-
flank, yes.
Okay.
This,
Just wanted to make sure.
this is gonna go.
So she's only got 20 feet of move because of slow. She's gonna make her way there. She's gonna rage. This might seem like it don't make too much sense, but she's got Wild Surge. So we're gonna roll a 1d8 and think what's gonna happen.
This fuck.
2. Huh. Well. Well, okay, I can make use of this, sure. We're gonna go here and we're gonna attack Flavia. I don't know. Yeah, still have my action. It's only one attack though because
Wait.
slow.
Question.
Yes, go ahead.
So she raged and then used Wild Surge, or Wild Surge is part of the rage?
Wild
Surge is
Surge
part of the
happens when
raid.
you rage.
Oh, it
Cool.
just happens when she
Yeah,
rages.
it's
Okay.
It's good shit.
I don't think she can take an action then. I think that's
Why
it.
not? That was a. Oh wait, it's
It's action or bonus action, but
Or
not.
bonus
no,
action. Yeah, that's slow. Slow sucks.
no. You're correct.
So
So I get a Wisdom save to try to break it.
yes, I'm
Ah, okay, there we go.
succeeds. So now she is no longer slowed, but it's the end of her turn.
Correct. Ben.
All right. Are
Is
Are
there a
the-
Ben?
oh dear.
Ben's tinking. I see him.
Oh
tinking
dear.
real
There we
hard.
go. Yeah, I'm thinking big time. Is it? Do I have to climb here, or can I get right on these stairs?
It's about 10 feet to climb up, like straight north of you. It'd be like 8 feet to go left. Hey, Gary.
Palmer's here.
It's probably roll 20.
All right. If I want to get up into this area, what's the
That's a-
furthest I can do?
Finally, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your boy Tinkin. He has an idea. Can I realistically?
Going vertical 10 feet and 15 feet horizontal. So you're as usual. It's up to your athletics rolls to see how far you get.
All right. Normal
At least I'm
athletic
correct.
roll. Fabulous. What does a 13 get me?
13. It's gonna take you which direction? Just going straight up here.
I'm trying to make it to the top platform, whichever would work.
Okay, so the shortest direction is going to be there at 13, so that's 10 feet up plus 5 feet over 15. The 10 is doubled, 25. You've then, with minus the athletics, you've gone 30 feet to get this far. You're standing on solid ground now. There's another 10 plus foot climb right in front of you.
All right, I'll try and
Actually, kinda more than
shoot a
that.
bow at the fucking can't roll lower than an 18. What? It's an 8. That doesn't. And my
I'm gonna have to
turn.
agree. I think you're probably right there.
Out of curiosity, would they know that this is my bird, or would they just assume that it's just a random bird?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uno memento.
It's. I mean, I feel like it would be kind of obvious that it's one of you guys because it just showed up at the exact same time as you and doesn't seem scared by the combat going on around it. Most birds would probably split at this.
That's fair. Silas is a good boy. He's very well trained.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, huh. It's all or nothing, huh? Sorry, I'm looking at shit. I have to make decisions. Flavia, you didn't take any damage from that attack before.
Oh, I didn't put it in? Okay, I'll fix that.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, and then it... Okay, I got it.
I think that's going to be the play.
I gotta figure out something to do here. We're about to get fucking, and I need advantage attack. Most of us are going to need advantage attack to be able to do this.
No, it's that. He's
Does-
going to scoot over here, which is most of his movement.
Yeah, we're about to get.
And that's going to be cast southwest. So that's going to be con saves out of Lumps, Deveray, and Atos, and Silas.
Con saves? Wait, what's being cast?
Cone of. Oh, I talked to myself. Hang on. God damn it. Well, give me some con saves while I bring it up and I put it up again.
I can't see him, can I?
Oh, thank God!
No, not from that angle.
Fucking finally rolled, just like your boy.
So it's a DC 17 con save you're going for here.
By one.
22 for Silas. And
It's one of those that won't show you what the whole shit.
14.
If it hits lumps, Cone of Cold doesn't distinguish ally between enemies, so Ash has to do it too.
Oh,
I was
easy.
fair.
What is it? I sort of believe you.
What?
I was trying to draw a line kind of like that.
It's
Well,
a
the spell
cone.
would- Well, then
Yeah,
it wouldn't
cone.
hit. But then it wouldn't hit Silas, then, would it?
All right.
You could
sure.
shift it one more time.
All right,
That's
all
what I
right,
was
fine.
picturing.
All right, fine. There you go. Sure.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
played by our
You
own
got-
rules. Calm
Yeah,
down.
yep, yep. Sure. You got it.
It's fair.
I'll admit I
Um,
started with that.
Is that halved?
The roll was kind of shit, but it's half as
Okay.
much as a successful save. But you're going for 17.
Well, I rolled a 14 for lumps. And a 22 for
Okay, so
So
You
he's
take
taking
28
full damage. 28. All right, good. You rolled like
28.
dog.
I'll reduce that to. Reduce that by half with uncanny dodge, and I think that also gets reduced by because he's raging.
No, that's only physical damage unless you're the specific barbarian that Flavia is.
Yep.
All right, so he takes.
Uncanny dodge is only good for physical.
No, it's not.
Yep.
When the attacker that you can see hits you,
Evasion.
starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have that attack's damage against you.
How you gonna reduce magical damage?
It's an attack.
It's an attack. No, it's not an attack. It's a spell. An
Oh
attack
my
is a
God.
specific action. An attack should be like capitalized.
Yeah.
Like-
it,
Wait. Are you talking about uncanny dodge?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
trying to use uncanny dodge on Cone of Cold.
Which you can.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what?
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
can.
all right.
thank
good.
you.
Uncanny dodge is literally anything.
Oh, okay. Fair.
All right.
the other
fair
two
enough.
were wrong. You're right. Okay, whatever.
I thought for sure it was only like physical damage and like attacks and single attacks.
Both of them
Otherwise,
sound
that's
equally
not
believable to me.
as broken as he
All right. I will allow it.
It's a
This
weak-ass Cone of
is.
Cold anyway that you guys are rolling against. So
I'd agree with that because it's in the player's handbook. If you're making an attack roll, you're making an attack.
sure, it makes some sense to me.
All right, so I can half that even more.
Yeah. You take no damage. That means 0.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, boss.
Hmm.
Alright, I still need to figure out what the
Does
fuck I'm
Silas
doing.
take damage?
Did he do a check?
Yeah, he had a 22.
So he takes half the 14.
I'm sitting on a
very-
potion of fireball. I think that might
Yeah,
be
he takes half,
like
so
14.
the last
14.
ditch.
Did anybody do Atos?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Yeah,
You said it's
different.
con save, right? Oh wait, hold on. Everybody Dev and Silas get +4.
They
their
both already
saves.
succeeded, I think. Silas didn't.
Yeah, we both.
Silas succeeds now. He takes half because of that. Yeah,
Okay,
Well,
and
I've
it's a
already-
con save.
con save. Yes.
Lumps makes it. That's what makes it. Lumps
So
makes it.
13.
It's a 17 and it's DC 17. So
He
I
makes
think
it.
that's actually no. I think that's added in already. Yeah, Autos is added in already. It's a
Oh,
13.
okay. well,
At
then he's
least-
not.
At least according to his character sheet, it looks like it's built in already. Because he rolled a 6. Oh, sorry, he rolled a 7. He's got a con mod of 2, and he's not proficient in Constitution saving throws.
Sure, makes sense.
That makes sense.
So he gets the 4. So 7. So he takes full damage.
Yep.
Mhm.
How
28.
much damahe? 28 damahe?
Yeah. On to Drake and Silas.
73.
All right. Can I guess? I guess I can't take Silas' turn first since I got the better dexterity. I'm going to try to climb again. Hopefully
for it.
not fall on my ass. You said athletics with disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Checking some rulings quick.
Boof.
I fucking hate. I fucking hate I hate everything about
Drake
this map.
climbs up. Drake falls down. Now I'll say this much: you did it with you rolled so low, you didn't really make it very far up. You only used 20 feet of your move to go up and then fall back down. You still have 10 feet of move.
5 feet of movement. Speed of
Oh yeah,
25.
because you're a dwarf, right? Well, you can take another step up the slope. I don't fucking know, bro. It's not
Can
my
I try
fault,
to take a
sport.
fucking take a shot at fuckhead over here? Doesn't 18 hit?
Nope.
That's arrow number 2.
Glances off that armor. Silas is up.
I'll use my bonus action to dash this way. And Silas will I guess it's a matter of if he wants to give Lumps advantage or if he wants to give Flavia advantage. Silas knows Flavia a little better, so he's gonna fly over here and do a peck attack on her.
Okay.
And I think he gets advantage on this attack because
Yeah, go ahead.
True.
pack tactics. A boop. Oh no, those don't hit.
No, that's a whiff.
Woof.
And that's his turn.
All right, moving up to here. That's like what, 10 movement? How much is that?
What? Let me see again. 10 feet up and 10 feet over. 20 feet.
20. Bam. Fucko. Let's fuck this bitch up. Let's go.
Watch him get all nat ones.
Shut up. 20.
20
Hit.
hits.
All right. Stunning strike.
Oh, not to retcon hard here, but attack of opportunity from getting out. Oh no, you stayed within 5 feet.
Bitch.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
Well, let's do the con save. Let's see if he saves. He saves. All right. Oh, that's a concentration save to hold the thing. Also, yeah. Wait, what?
Those con save.
Is that for him to hold the
He has a
thing?
concentration save to make. That's what that's for. What do you? What do
You
you?
know,
well,
Constitution.
He needs to do a Constitution save for my stunning strike.
That's what I needed to hear. Okay, that was not
Okay.
what that roll was.
It was to hold the wind elemental. That he is stunned as a motherfucker. I'm gonna go to Pound Town on this.
Legendary resistance.
Let's go to Pound Town. Let's go to the. Shut up, Roy. No, he does not have that. Fuck you.
Listen, I would do that
Woo! Woo!
personally.
Extra attack. Yeah, it hits. for 10 damage, and then I'm gonna roll out another 20 feet. Right here, and now my turn.
Okay.
Oh, he has to make another concentration save.
Wouldn't
Does he?
they automatically drop it when he gets stunned?
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah, I
I
assume
think
it
so.
automatically was gone.
All right. Well, so the summon elemental, it loses control now, so he is no longer controlling it.
I thought the
It doesn't
summon
go away.
No, I think it's.
It's
I think it's
the summon
stays. It
actually
just-
loses control.
It goes wild. It
Yeah,
starts
it goes
attacking what's
crazy.
ever near it. So
It's like
barbarian.
It's like summon spiritual beast.
Okay.
It's a concentration spell, but if
I have an
something happens
idea,
in
but I
the
have
end
to
of
save it
concentration,
until later in
the
the
beast
fight.
goes wild.
Big later in the fight.
Correct, that's exactly what it says.
Yep, it attacks whatever is closest to it.
It says it becomes hostile towards you and your companions and might attack. It disappears after an hour.
Yep, it goes wild.
I need to get the fuck up there. I have
No,
elementals are my
for
favorite
everyone.
enemy. I can take it
It's
down.
getting better. Alright, so he is back right there. And he is, I don't know, wild.
Wild thing. Dun, dun.
And I was looking at something else before we got distracted there. 30. Whoever lumps this can take an attack of opportunity.
That would be me.
Lie. Nah,
Palmer,
No,
do you
it'd
want
be
I can't do
Palmer.
shit, I lied.
Palmer? Do you
this-
want
He is
Do you want
staying right
control
there.
over lumps again?
Yeah, sure.
Lump it up.
Well, Lumps is about to actually get his shit pushed in a little bit here.
Yikes.
That's 3 attacks on his turn.
Yeah, those all hit. But he's still raging, so all that damage is halved.
15 damage.
It's not second wind, that's action surge.
That's action surge.
Oh, I thought I meant to hit. I'm sorry, not bad.
And he doesn't get a bonus action on it? I don't think. What is that? 3 attacks. He has 2 extra attacks?
Correct.
Damn.
16 does not hit though, does it?
16
No.
doesn't hit.
Neither does a
No, that's
14.
14.
So he takes a total of 23 damage this turn.
Alright,
and
Paul.
he's gonna hold his position there. It's Lumps' turn.
All right, Paul, lumps is yours.
Alrighty.
He is raging.
Just so you know, he's raging.
Okay. I guess I will utilize this time to. What was I gonna do? I will use a reckless attack.
So you
And
get
that-
advantage on this attack, right?
Yeah, on the first of 2
You,
attacks.
you get them all. All the attacks are reckless.
Yeah,
Well,
you
if I
declare-
choose to, right?
No,
It's
it's
all or
all or
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, with barbarians, it's all or nothing.
It says when you make your first attack on the turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
Yep, that's when you have to decide, and if you do it, then all your attacks until your next attack are
Oh, that's interesting.
at advantage, including if there's
Good.
an attack of opportunity you get. So
Yeah,
that's
so I
something
mean,
to
if
bear in
I'm
mind.
if I take one, why not take all, right? Because
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's neat.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my rapier against
Wait. he's got fists. You're not Palmer.
No, he has a rapier.
Lumps has, has a rapier?
yeah,
Lumps has a rapier.
1d8
That's
plus 4.
Trad,
funny.
you made.
I noticed-
Wait, did someone make this character? They gave him a rapier.
That was
right?
Alec.
Wait, so
Alec when I made this character.
wait, what
Yeah.
is unarmed? So unarmed, I can attack twice.
He should be able to. He has extra attack. He can attack twice with whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Go
so,
with the rapier, dude. 100%.
so go with the rapier then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. One thing I wanted to ask: he has rakish audacity.
What does it do?
I gain an additional way to use sneak attack. I don't need advantage on the attack roll. I just need to have a creature.
That is Ben's type of thing, and you would get it here.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, you get sneak attack on your first hit here.
Okay.
Also,
Alright.
Welcome to swashbuckling.
All right. So I'm gonna attack once.
Ooh,
Damn, boy.
That's an
finally
natural
landed a
20.
hit on this dude. Good job.
And it's crit with a sneak attack, bro.
Yep. So now what do I do?
Click on where it says rapier, and it'll pump out the damage.
Woo! Good hit.
Now what do I roll for sneak attack?
You already did
And that's
it, bro.
added in there.
Oh, really?
That's
so
the
look where you
11
clicked,
plus
rapier on
5.
the character sheet, how it's got the 3 checkboxes underneath it. I clicked on sneak attack and rage for you, just because I knew you're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then you click off. I clicked off sneak attack because now the next one will only have the rage damage attached.
Okay,
So
okay,
it's
okay.
19 plus 16. Like fuck. And the funny thing is, I do get some damage reduction here, but it's not that much.
Let me guess, his armor's good against piercing damage.
Of course it is.
Probably.
That's not just his armor though. He's well, there you go.
Yeah, heavy armor master. Fuck that feat.
He was pretty focused, you could say. Okay, so he takes almost all of that damage. Just
Okay.
loses.
So now with my second attack, I will just do a standard without advantage. Oh no, with advantage, right? Yeah.
21.
21 does not hit.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit. All right.
22
And
missed before, I mean.
And I guess-
That.
you can learn. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature that it can't make.
Attack of opportunity against you if you move past. So you could climb up that and try to get away from it. Up to you.
Yeah. Can I utilize my movement to move over? Move up this thing?
So that's a 10-foot climb to start,
Okay.
like vertical. So you're gonna roll athletics at disadvantage because everything's real wet and mossy out here.
Okay.
And then we'll see how much movement you get after that. 14's not the worst. Not the best. Not the worst. You'll
It's not
use.
mine.
So 10 up, 5 over, 10 doubles, 25. So that's 30 feet of move to get you there.
All right, that's fine. I'll end my turn there.
But you made it up successfully. It's more than some people would say. Kenzie's up.
All right, so I don't really have much of an interesting turn going on though. Yeah, 'cause I literally can't see anybody from where I am, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15,
I
20.
actually, from where you were standing, you could see Devery and Atos. I'd say
Yeah, but not enemies.
no enemies. No.
Oh, enemies
And I'm going
available.
to dash, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You can probably
absolutely,
see Nibs
Cap.
now.
But nobody
two more
I
squares
have-
left, and you can see.
I have a
what's out.
decent idea.
Well,
you
that's
can
all
look
of my
up.
movement.
Okay.
I actually have
Just
magical
give you a
weapon,
feel for what you can see from there.
Cool, good turn. That's the end
which
of my turn.
means no
Cool,
reduction.
Good turn. Just for flanking on Flavia.
Is it? I don't think you gave it to us when it was like that one time. I'm just saying.
Really?
That doesn't cancel the flanking that
I don't think that's
Silas is
flanking.
giving Flavia, does it?
It does not. Flavia is both flanking and flanked.
That's what I
Okay.
would say. Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, all it's really
Completely.
I want to make sure I'm not just making that up to be beneficial to me. We have done it like this, as flanking. This,
Hold on, let me see.
No, he's right. He is completely right.
I'm just
I'm,
making sure.
I'm just trying to give us advantages, guys. Sorry. I tried.
I'm just trying not to be a dick.
Oh.
True.
And I'm just trying to play the game.
Yup. Alright, so action. Again, 2 extra attacks. So we're going to see how far we get with this. 1, 2, 3.
I think those all hit.
We'll take off sneak.
Why?
Well, for the next 2. Sneak attack only goes on the first attack.
And she's still raging, so all that's half.
Correct. Now I get the bonus. The offhand is a bonus action, right? Or no? How does that work?
I think it is.
Yeah, bonus action.
Okay.
Why did you have a plus 11 to hit with that, but only a plus 9 to hit with the short sword?
Because the offhand weapon is different from the main.
Oh, it's better.
cool.
Yeah,
The short
yeah.
sword plus 2.
Well, if we're being very specific here, the idea is actually to give the vicious ability more chances to fire off. Basically, I was leaning into crits on
We're getting
on this.
ass. Excellent.
All right, no, I
Yeah,
was
the
just
damage on the
wondering.
short sword, so there's 11. And now here comes the action surge and the extra trio of attacks, and then we got there. 1, 2, 3. I think the first one triggers the vicious sword ability. I'm gonna double check what the triggers, if it's a crit or a 19 or a 20. Nope, it has to be a crit. Womp womp. For me. And that's going to be pretty much her whole wad blown, at least for the moment. Onto Atos.
He's
How much damage was that total turn? 11, 6, 11, 11, 3, 6, 6, 11 divided by 2. 32.5 after rage. Reduction, I should say. Yeah, Roy has Atos.
Roy, we can't hear you if you're saying anything.
Muted.
Sorry, I muted myself.
I thought that was just me.
No, it was me. Did it look like Ash took a ready action last time? Like, did he prep his pole arm in the same way he did before?
No.
Okay. Then Atos will approach. So 5.
He kind of went apeshit on lumps.
Got
Well,
it.
hang on. You asked a little bit funny there.
That's all.
He did not ready an action. He has Polar Master. Which
That's
gives
fine.
him yeah.
You answered what I asked. So.
Okay. I'm again trying to be fair. So 1 attack because it's a attack of opportunity. Okay. At no advantage.
Wait, did he use his reaction already at this turn?
No.
Okay.
He couldn't because lumps didn't get.
Alright, so that hits. Good.
much.
What is? Does Heavy Armor Master do something with this? Reduced
I don't
by
think you have
3.
Heavy Armor Master. If you do,
I
then
do.
it produces 3.
Okay, so I take
And
5
I also have
instead.
Heavy Armor Master.
So okay. All right.
Wait, non-magical weapons? I have a +1. This is a
Oh,
+1
is it
health.
non-magical?
You do take full damage from it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Alec, I'm sending you I have a question
All
for
right,
you. that I
well,
think
there
you can
goes
answer for me.
that.
I'm sending it to you in DMs.
Everything I have is
Okay.
All right.
How much time do we all have? It's 12.
30 minutes.
I'm good.
All right, 30 minutes? Okay. Cool.
I don't have any time. All right. Atos will attack twice because I'm assuming as a paladin he has extra attack, right?
He should.
Okay.
I'm sure he does actually.
So swing with the Blood Moon. This is a 22 hit,
Doesn't have it on there. He does have extra attack, doesn't he?
I think.
I'm looking. Keep going with what you're doing for a moment.
Does the 22 hit?
It does
Paladins
not.
get extra attack at 5th level.
5th level.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay,
said
so
it
he
doesn't
does
hit?
an extra attack. The 22 does not hit.
Jesus.
Damn.
Christ.
Oh, let me make sure there's nothing that I can do to make that hit instead. But I guess after I found out that it hit already. All right, then I'll swing again. Unless I can. Oh, I could get spells. Hold on. All right, let me. Well, I'll still take the second swing because I already attacked once. So 19 doesn't hit. And then bonus action,
Okay.
because that was just the action. Spiritual weapon
Hmm.
at we'll do at 3rd level. And I'll put it right here on the other side of him.
Okay, coming in momentarily.
Alright.
The wheel.
So right behind him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But since it's at 3rd level, the wheel's got like spikes, I guess. I
Spike
don't know how
wheel!
to-
Whoa!
Okay,
I don't know
Roy,
how
you have
Atos
control
does
over
it.
putting it where you want.
Okay, well that's where I wanted it. So,
Alright.
and then it is
What'd you do?
allowed to make an attack, right?
Correct.
As soon as I, all right, so it's
Oh,
going
pretzels all over.
to swing. I think he has spiritual weapons on here. Yep, he does. The 19 does not hit.
Ooh, Nope, whiff.
All
This
right.
guy.
That is the end of Athos' turn. Where's the end turn button? There it is.
All right, Flavia.
Probably you.
Okay, so are either of the people I'm currently fighting injured?
No.
All right, then it's clear the one I'm flanking is the target.
Yeah, Silas tried to peck her. It didn't work.
That hits.
Those definitely hit. Holy moly.
I mean, I wish the first was the crit, so the sneak attack would be multiplied too. But I mean, I'll
Dang.
still take this.
I'll be honest, I was really hoping that she'd make it through the turn without taking any damage so that rage would reset and I could rage again and get another wild surge.
But she attacked.
No, she didn't. She didn't have it. She was slowed. She only had the bonus action, not an action.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then I get.
I was like fucking fourth dimensional chess playing that one. So all of that
Hold
together
on.
in half because she is raging.
Hold on a sec. It's giving me weird numbers for the second one. Why is it showing a D10 there? It shouldn't be.
That's weird. Also, rage 2 plus O.
I'm just gonna completely roll that crit. I have no
Yeah,
idea
you
what's
can-
going
you can
on. I'm just
natural
gonna
roll that.
roll this crit.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I have that. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I made some really interesting characters here and then forgot like 2/3 of what they can all do.
What the hell?
What is this?
You can't click other people's
Oh,
stuff.
that's neat.
Oh, I didn't even mean to click that.
There, that's the actual damage.
Rolled
So
with
it's
advantage.
26
Yeah,
and
no, it's
27.
not that. It was just the
26 plus
The
27
rage
and half
rolled
because rage. So
0.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
so 26 total.
26.5.
I wasn't sure if you caught my question, Alec.
Wait, why did I do
I'm
0.5?
looking at it right now. It's under the skill for
Yeah, what up, SNES?
You can see some nonsense numbers, but I made a mistake. There we go.
Wait, what's up, Alec?
Yeah, the second one was a crit. Though. It was at a
Apologies,
With-
that got stupid. We're back.
extra attack.
The elemental never took his turn, by the way. I don't think.
He's on the list. Oh, he got taken off the list because of
Yeah,
because I
sure.
read him. Shit, what was his initiative?
I don't remember. Just
Well,
read-
let's say we're just gonna put him on here after Flavia because I guess going crazy knocks him to the bottom of the
I was
order.
wondering. Yeah, he
It's
didn't
okay, I
move.
know what I want to do with him. It's gonna be pretty funny.
Oh no.
Be wild. Come on, Trad. Let him-
No, I'm gonna be legit with it. I'm not gonna fucking be lame about it. Just he decides to randomly attack only you. No, that's not fun. That's not cool.
Go for the
Alright.
big pile of fishes.
All right. Flavia, though, I think you still have some turn, don't you? You have some move to do or something.
I can move. And yeah, I'm gonna move here. Make things a little bit trickier for him.
You will get one attack of opportunity, but only one.
That's fine.
Come on, crit!
Getting our
Oh!
asses fucking.
Oh, that's extra damage because of the vicious short sword.
Fortunately, I'm raging now.
There you go.
Ugh.
Okay, so rounds down to 10.
Yep. All right. You good?
Yes.
Cool. He has 90 feet of fly speed.
Yeah, he
So,
can go where the fuck.
About 10 feet up, to get to a point where he's like on a level with everybody else.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's gonna go about like
Nibs.
that. He's not gonna
chasing
actually
Nib.
stop and attack anybody, but all those people he just ran through are gonna have to do the save against being thrown. That is Nibs, Palmer, who's tied up, Flavia, Rizia, Silas, and Osao.
Strength, right?
Strength DC 13, right?
That is correct.
No! Silence!
We're gonna rather here.
My bird.
Oh lord, this is gonna be fun. I really hope to see some nat ones here. Oh wow, she's fine.
And yeah, that
feel like-
was advantage.
I feel
I'm
like
so
Palmer would
happy.
probably wouldn't Palmer
wait,
like
wait.
automatically fail being tied up and all that? That's a save. Am I wrong about that? Like, I'll have Clovis too. He's stunned. I think he would get disadvantage at this. At
Or
least.
no, Silas doesn't get advantage
Gotta
on
figure
that.
out
because,
figure out what to
Also
do here.
disadvantage.
It's not at disadvantage, but he doesn't get advantage on it.
Yeah, I'll do Clovis.
I'm not
too.
there.
Ah, he lost. Okay.
I think it just be the new juice. Fuck.
Okay.
Wait,
so-
wait, hold on. What are you using again? Remember, you have to recharge it.
Yeah, I know. It's discharged.
Let's say it again. What does it do again? Can I
I'm
evade?
doing it. It's there. I was actually already getting ready to post that up there.
I was gonna say if it's a dex
So if you
save,
fail, you
can.
take 3d8 plus 2 and get thrown 20 feet in a random
Oh,
direction.
it's a
and
dex
then you
save.
take
Okay.
more.
It's not a dex save. It's a strength save.
It's a strength save. Yeah, it's a dex save if you get thrown into something.
So
Or
Silas
you
is
can-
getting yeeted.
Silas and Clovis and everybody
That's
else
Succeeded.
takes half of 3d8 plus 2, unless you have something that further reduces it.
Can I evasion this or no?
No.
So
Evasion's
dumb.
only for dexterity saving throws.
Just,
It literally, it's not dumb. It literally says in the ability.
I don't have evasion things.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d8 for the direction for the first person. Who do I have to do this for? Clovis and Palmer.
Silas.
And Silas.
Silas. Okay, Palmer's taking 16. Sorry, Palmer, kind of helpless on this.
That's fine.
Okay, so 1 is north, 2 is northeast, 3 is east. That makes sense for the numbers here. All right, so I'm gonna roll a 1d8 for Silas. He gets thrown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 south. Silas gets thrown 20 feet south and knocked prone.
Clip my bird's wings, you bastard.
Palmer is gonna get thrown also south 20 feet. So he's there now. Also pretty much fine. And finally, Clovis is gonna get thrown southeast 20 feet. Ooh. He's gonna take some fall damage on top of that.
And he also takes fall damage.
Actually, everybody takes a little bit of damage for being thrown there.
I think I'm
just
gonna
do
fucking go
one
take Clovis.
roll for the first two because they both went 20 feet. So Palmer and Silas both take 5 damage from getting thrown 20 feet and hitting the ground. Clovis gets thrown 20 feet and falls about 20 feet.
They all take the full damage of the bludgeoning, though, right?
That's what the 2d6 is for the first two. They each take 5 total, and Clovis takes 13 because he also falls.
Is
Am
he
I
knocked
taking-
prone as well, or no?
Nibs, did you succeed or no?
I succeeded, but
So
here's
you
the
only take half of the initial 16 damage. You only take 8 damage, and you stay right where you are.
8 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. How much damage I'm taking? That's all. Oh no, I didn't hear it.
Is
Palmer, Silas, and Clovis are all prone, but Clovis is also stunned. And
Athletics.
Air Elemental is just going to finish his ship there. He just ran through everyone. And said,
I'm
"Fuck
taking
it."
Clovis.
Actually,
this is my
That's
move.
interesting. Rizia and Flavia can both try to take attacks of opportunity on him. Rizia's not going to. Flavia, do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
On the elemental? Sure,
Yeah,
why not?
he did run through you. Go ahead.
That should hit.
That I think it does. Yeah. I didn't bother to look at his AC. Yeah, it hits.
You swing wildly at the air. You
Why
hit
did
the
it give
air.
me sneak attack? I had that deselected.
Roll 20.
It's 2, so it's 2 plus 14
Yeah.
is 16 damage.
Yeah.
Good hit. All right, Wild Air Elemental's turn is finally done.
He's wild. Is he slamming or no?
No, he just ran around and tried to like get everybody, hurled everybody. He didn't try to attack anyone. See, wild. Actually did more damage to my side than you guys. How about that? Good. That's actually what I wanted to see happen. That's fine. She's gonna run over there. She's raging. I've got an attack and extra attack. This is gonna be on Flavia with no advantage or if anything. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 whiffs.
Oh, thank
Can you do
God.
anything about that? Probably not. No. No, that was a pretty shitty turn. She's done. Ben's up.
What?
Can I just drop down? Like boop. Because I assume that shouldn't really affect my movement, unless you want me to roll acrobatics.
Give me acrobatics at normal just to make sure you don't crit fail on jumping over onto like the red bossy glass. Just don't roll a 1, basically.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. It was 5 feet of move, but you know.
Good. I am going to fuck the shit out of this prone fucking asshole. I'm so
Whoa,
excited.
It's advantage too, brother.
Yes, it is. It's
All the good
advantage.
stuff.
He's stunned and prone.
Be
Like,
careful
I
with
feel
your
like-
wording, man.
I feel like
God damn it.
Crit,
No
crit,
luck.
crit.
26.
Dude.
26 hits, yes.
All right. So this
Are
is
you
going to
using your longbow, or are
be.
you getting up close and personal?
Well, I was hoping for a crit, so then I can pretty much put him out of his misery. That's almost a coup
Wait,
de
you
grace at
did
that
shoot him
point.
with a bow. You didn't walk over there.
What? Oh no, yeah, I'm fucking.
Ben got ahead of himself. He got
Yeah,
all
dude,
like,
I'm way excited here. All right. So we are
You
gonna
saw
start with 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 5 is 13. And we doing 3d6.
Are we keeping these fucks alive? I think
6.
there's an important distinction.
So that's 19, 20, lame. 24.
You've
Total.
done 24 damage.
Yep, 24 damage total.
He's dead. Because you didn't specify non-lethal.
Oh my god, Ben.
Whatever.
If
I
you
didn't
give
think
him
I
a
didn't think he
chance-
was that weak.
Usually the thing is, you say,
Hold on.
do you want to deal lethal or non-lethal for a finishing blow? But
Well,
Why would
we've
it?
never
Why
done
would it
that.
be the option given to you? Like, if you're just swinging balls out and not like specifying restraint, I feel like
Ben would not do non-lethal.
I will.
Come on now.
I will say
To be
this.
fair, I probably wouldn't. Given the option, I'd think about it though.
I will say this because this is fair. Death saves.
True, unless
Oh, that's fair.
you
Yeah,
go
But if we're treating them
wrong.
like an actual party, they would all get death saves if they down.
Can I
Oh, if
use
you
my
get
bonus
down-
action to stabilize?
He's down. He's down. Bonus action though, unless you have something that
It-
specifically lets you do that.
No.
If you hit him, that's 2 death saves.
Hold on, he's not hitting him. He's
I
trying to
didn't
get
think
him.
I'd kill him with 24 damage.
He did the damage to put him down. So I mean, he's down 2-0.
Well, remember, he got
I'll say
ran
past
through.
0, but we don't do past 0 in 5e. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot the stun. I figured that he'd just have more HP.
He's a mage.
I still
Again,
figured
I'm
he'd
not-
have
I'm not-
more.
It's not a full out. You haven't completely fucked. You do have opportunity to try to save him, and he could just death save on his own here, unless he just gives up and dies. I don't know.
I mean, death saves, yeah, you don't, yeah, it's whatever.
All right.
It's
Well,
all
I'll
good.
just park here and end my turn in
That's
case he
legit.
does anything.
Well, I'm gonna do a death save for him. Let's see that one.
What?
Ooh.
Are you
That's
fucking
2
kidding me?
That's 2 saves.
No,
That's 2 saves.
he's up at 1 HP.
Up at
Yeah,
one
exactly. Unconscious though, right?
Conscious
up.
and acting.
No,
Conscious
he can actually
and
get a
active.
turn. Yeah.
But
He
he's
gets his
still
turn.
prone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna use his, half of his move to
But
stop.
he's still stunned, actually.
Wouldn't from being
No,
killed. Wouldn't all of
stun,
his status
stun
effects
wears off
knock
when he gets
off?
unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It does.
No. He is conscious and can act. That is part of a sage advice.
Actually,
That
but no.
is actually addressed.
But the
Yeah,
point about
yeah.
stun is actually
Jeremy, whatever his name is. Remember we talked about this last time.
Yep.
If you roll
Okay,
a
so
nat
the
20,
next
you get your
time I'm
turn,
just
bro.
fucking stabbing them when they're down.
Well, wait, no. Here's the other question though. Of does the stun go away or not?
Oh, I don't know
I think
shit
it
about that.
does, because he went unconscious.
But I mean,
Sure
I was
it
thinking
does.
about it. Like, if you got slowed and you went unconscious, you would stay slowed, wouldn't you?
You would stay
Yes,
slow.
because you consistently failing that save. But because
is
you
your ruling.
literally went unconscious. Your body literally went limp. Like,
Okay.
It's
All
up
right,
to
fuck
you,
it, he's up.
Dread.
Jesus.
No, fuck it, he's up.
Sure.
He's
all
up
right,
and
stands up, half
horribly
his
wounded.
movement.
Yeah, half of his movement to get up, but he's not gonna try to walk away from the fucking murder beast right in front of him. He's not trying to get a
Oh,
fucking attack opportunity or some shit out of that. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna laugh if he.
Can't wait
No,
to
he's
see
only
what
got
I'm
half
about to
though.
get fucked with. Jesus Christ.
So that's centered on Ben. I'll go ahead and pop up the. I was so sad he wouldn't get a chance to
Good.
use one level
I
6
rolled a
spell slot.
21. Take half.
Hey, you take half damage.
It's
You can-
half.
Can I
Can he
can I
un-
fucking
uncanny
cunning
dodge?
action this bitch or whatever?
You can
Yeah,
evasion it if you have it.
I don't have evasion.
There we go.
He's not a monk.
Each of which must be within 30 feet of the first.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you can
Drake is
uncanny
getting
dodge
one
that.
of those. Atos is getting one of those.
Wait,
and
I'm below. How does
Yeah,
that
you-
reach me?
You're still
you
within
don't think
30
you
feet.
don't think we're flying a sight right there?
God damn it.
I've definitely had line of sight there. So
You could argue the bush.
Yeah, I would argue the bush.
Lightning
I
can go
gave
through a
Kenzie
bush.
from
Lightning
the
cannot,
exact same
lightning
spot.
cannot conduct through wood.
Kenzie was standing in the exact same spot, and I gave him. In fact, he was a little closer to the bush, and I gave him a view over there.
Line of sight, yeah.
So feel
Consistency
free to
with
correct me
rolling.
if I'm lying about
No,
that.
you did.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Dexterity
That's
save you said?
Dex save, and then also for Atos
I
and
made it.
Lump.
All right. Lumps gets +4, and it's a dex.
He
save.
does.
I'm good.
And it's half damage, so Drake, you're still taking 23.
That's a 10.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So that's 46 damage, right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
46
guys.
if you don't save, 23 if you do, unless you have something.
Someone's dead? Probably.
Party, Atos is not doing too well right now.
Yo, Clovis, you should take a step. Just any direction, dude. Just fucking do it.
He firmly shakes his head no.
That's why you
And
need Mage Slayer.
Wait. Oh, fuck. I gave up my bonus action.
he still has a bonus action, yeah. Oh,
As a
fuck.
reaction, can I throw shit at him?
I don't get to cast any spells, even if it's cantrip, right?
If it's a
Right.
cantrip, if it's a bonus action and it's a cantrip, you
Two
can cast
casts.
it.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
two
any.
casts.
He doesn't have any of those. I didn't give him any, and I don't think he has
Usually
anything
wizards
else. Is Chain Lightning an evocation spell?
It is.
No shit.
Oh no.
So doesn't.
So it
extra
would just be
void.
his int, so it would be +5 to the damage.
Okay.
All
How
right.
does he have a +5 to his wisdom and his intelligence? The fuck?
Because he has
Like
a
I
0 in strength.
said.
He has a 0 in strength, a
Cheating.
0 in con, and a 1 in charisma.
He's
Whoa.
juicing. I
He
call
doesn't have
bullshit.
a
No, he
negative
got a
in
lot of-
anything.
He got a lot of ability score upgrades.
Sure.
He calls shade. I call shenanigans.
Negative
He has
in
no
anything?
feeds. Oh, he has 1 feed. Wait, he does have 1 feed.
You know what? It's whatever, man. You
Oh,
just,
cold
you know-
damage. Cold damage resistance doesn't matter. That doesn't apply here.
Such a shitter.
Drake.
Drake, kill him.
Fucking
Kill him,
shoot
Drake.
his
So,
ass.
I have a plan.
Sure.
Is it like you falling down a fucking mountain?
My jump speed is equal to my jump speed is equal to my movement speed. So what I'm going to do is cast the spell jump. That's an action. I take a grasshopper. Take a grasshopper's hind legs out of my pouch, and just squash it in my hands and rub it against rub the goo against my feet, which will give me a little bit of alacrity. It triples my jump speed. I should be logically able to jump up and land right here without issue.
Damn.
What? That is a.
Hold up. No,
10,
no, no.
20
Because remember,
Okay, okay.
vertical
All right.
jump?
This is what it is. Your strength determines how far you can jump. For a high jump, you can leap half your strength score in feet. If you move at least 10 feet before you jump. So, standing is only half that. High jump would be a quarter that.
What?
Oh fuck! So I wouldn't
If you don't
here.
move. You
wouldn't be able
need
to
to
hear it.
run 10 feet, then jump, and that will be triple half your movement. Your
What's half
movement
of
is
25?
your movement is 25. That's 12.5. Triple that is going to be 37.5. Okay.
Okay, so I can
If,
possibly.
if you do a running jump, that is how high you can jump.
I would agree that with a running jump, you would be able to get up to this first ledge up here.
then I'll
You'd
do
have to,
that.
like, go up here, I guess, and then like run and at an angle and kind of like jump. It's a little bit sketchy, but you're using 10 feet to walk away from the spots, 10 feet to walk back, and then you get your triple jump from there. So you've already used 20 feet before you get to that point. You cannot jump farther than your move. Isn't there something about that?
I just linked high jump. What he's trying to do right now in the chat.
I don't know. Who has a take on this?
I literally
I
just
don't.
linked. I linked. it.
I'm not the strongest
Okay,
character in the
so-
party, so
I want to hear Roy and Alec on this then, I guess.
All right.
So here's my take on it. Using the jump spell means you can jump that distance. So if you run 10 feet, then you jump that distance, like that is all your movement.
Dude, fucking the
But
reason
you
this
can do
fight
it.
started is because he fell down the fucking cliff.
And that's my take.
Roy?
last for 1 minute. I can do this for 10 rounds.
To me, it's more like jumping distance isn't the same as jumping height. So it's like he still has to go pretty high for it to work. So like if he does a high jump, it's not the same as a long jump. You know?
Yeah, the high jump. The high jump was clearly different. Into the air,
Like,
number 3 plus
even if you
strength.
think about it, they're two different types of jumps anyway. You
And
don't
we're
take
kind
a
of trying
run
to
to
do
do a
both of
high
them. We're
jump.
trying to go high and vertical with this. Oof. You know
So
what?
I would say you can go
You know,
high or you can go
If,
vertical.
if this is gonna get too complicated, I can retcon my turn.
No, we're gonna
I
go
have
for the
an idea.
athletic check because this is what you tried to do.
It's pretty cool.
That's kind
I
of how
like
this works. Is you say what you want to do and then we figure it out. So you are trying to do this. Give me the athletics check because it says there at the bottom of what Nib says because you are trying to do a high jump. And because this is magically enhanced, yeah, it might be real questionable to get that far normally. But let's see if you can pull off the strength check.
Is it normal or at disadvantage?
Normal. I'll give you normal because it's magic.
You man.
Oh my fucking god!
Holy fucking shit!
He rolled a 2.
It wasn't a nat 1. It wasn't a nat 1, so it's not the worst thing that could have happened.
Oh man.
I mean, I hate to say
Fucking
it, kind of just winding up.
farting
like,
up
you
my
kinda,
poop
try to
can,
do it, and you jump
rolls
off
a
and sort
nat
of face
1.
plant like a cartoon character to the side of the cliff and just sort of slide down. And you're
All
you're
you
pretty
had
much
to
back
do
in
was
the
shoot
zone.
him.
No damage though.
Fucking god! I can't believe it.
You could have just shot him.
I can't
make
believe this.
shit up. All right, Silas is third.
God.
Peck him out.
Yeah.
Peck his eyes out. Peck his eyes out.
Silas will fly here and
What?
peck.
He gets advantage for peck tactics, right?
Yep.
Peck tactics.
Peck and tactics.
Correct. Yeah,
Does an 18 hit him?
it does.
Yeah. Kill him. Peck his eye out.
He takes
Yeah.
5. He takes 5 piercing damage.
Down.
And Silas doesn't know the difference between lethal and non-lethal, so that, yeah.
He's down again.
Well, he's unconscious again then.
Well, yeah, he's
Talk
back
about
to doing death saves. He's at 0.
Yeah.
And before he nat 20s again and blasts us
Oh
again.
my god, this guy.
If he nat 20s again, I'm driving out to Trads and smashing his computer about 15,000
so-
pieces.
This is
Bring it
so
in, buddy.
unfair. Why are the athletic checks being so
I have your
mean to me
address.
tonight?
Don't tempt me.
Why are the
So,
athletic checks being
I'm
so
gonna
mean to
stick
me
you-
tonight?
Look, I don't even know if I can leave the state, but like that's besides the point.
All right, let's see how far we can get in 3 minutes. Nibs, you're up.
Yep.
Bamf. Should I bamf?
course you
Fuck. I don't know if I should though. This guy. I might just start attacking this fuck.
I don't think we're gonna get back to my
I was
turn in
gonna
3
go after
minutes.
Silas,
I'm gonna
but,
call it a night.
What? All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Okay.
Bye, Smokey. Fuck it. Bamf here, fucker.
Oh shit, babe.
And
SNES's
we're gonna go
SNES's
Bamf,
porn
pop, pop.
account like Jamoto.
Got advantage on that.
23.
SNES forgot he was
Yes.
on the fucking alt
Stunning
account.
strike. Come on, roll low, you bitch. You've been rolling good all day. Come on.
Doesn't Rage give me damage on saves there?
Not on con saves. Deck saves. You have danger sense.
Yeah, I'm just looking at things real quick. Sorry, because I definitely built this to be functional. By which I mean, not to be just wrecked by that, but no, nope. Okay, con save coming.
She takes. Oh fuck, she saves. 5 piercing. Go again, pop. For 12, stunning strike. Come on, stunner.
That's 3. How many more of those do you have?
What do you mean? That's it. Ah, she saves.
Ooh, close.
That's it. That's my turn.
Well, he's pretty bound and determined to put at least one of you down. He's going in on fucking Atos.
Yep.
3 attacks.
Wait.
Pekong.
Wait, Fawn. Wait.
Lumpy avocado fog.
What does this crap do?
What does this shit do?
Okay, I'm gonna use Atos' reaction to
Man,
use
no more
Grasp
guacamole
Blade,
for him.
Whatever the hell this means.
Well, let's see it. I kind of remember it. He and I went over some of it that he added to his shit. Target spend 1 resolve die. Okay. So I think the resolve die is 1d6 or 1d8.
I think it's 1d6.
Could stay in one of these other.
So
okay.
let me roll a 1d6. Which is a
He's going because he
5,
couldn't
and I
hibernate
make
of a winter as
grapple
long as he
check,
used to
which
due to
is
climate change.
a contested strength check, I believe. Right?
Fucking, I knew it.
Our athletics, I think. Or is it
Fucking
athletics?
I
SNES
think
was
it's
on the wrong
strength
Twitter
specifically.
account. I
Sure,
called
you
it.
used
Sounds right. I don't know.
I don't specifically.
He
know
forgot
this.
in all
Hold on.
caps.
Grapple 5e.
Yeah.
All right,
It's not bad.
16's pretty high. It's pretty good.
Grappling.
And you add the 5 to your armor class against the triggering attack.
Why do you have to make such a complicated fucking character? I swear.
I know.
It set so many fucking rules. Him and his parents.
No, it is athletics. It is an athletics check. So it's an athletics check plus that 5. So
Worth pointing out, it says you have to have a free hand to use this maneuver, so your 2-handed sword is
Bruh.
a thing.
SNES is horny.
You
He
can
lists
drop
unmated.
the weapon and
Cross it, but it's a thing.
Oh, can I drop the weapon? Am I allowed to do that? To do this?
I believe it's a free action to do so. Yeah.
All right, then I'll drop the weapon
Yeah.
because it's either this or I go down. So it's like, all
It's
right,
just
so I'll drop the
because next time his turn comes around,
yeah. So drop the sword. Athletics check 25
So you have to do athletics.
plus 5, which is
Oof.
30.
Big moves.
You gotta beat a 30 there.
It's literally impossible. Wait, on athletics?
Athletics,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so which that adds what is it? Do I just catch the blade and that's it? Or does it do something?
You can control
Adds
it.
to your AC,
I think you
so
can
it's clear
control
about
it
the
if
first
I
one.
recall.
24. Does a
Technically
19 hit
grapple your
you?
target. Their attack and their attack misses.
Yeah. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so the attack goes through actually, because it says you have to successfully get the grapple and get the attack missed after the +5 is added.
All right, well I tried.
It was close too. What's your AC?
19.
Oh my god! So yeah, it was exactly as close as it could be.
Yep.
Whew. Okay. Well, here comes 3 damages. It's probably gonna be enough to down you.
That's down. So it's down on the second one.
Down on the second
And-
one. Okay.
So
He's gonna
which means
stop
the
when
third
you,
one.
He's gonna stop as you're downed.
But the third one auto hits. You can't stop when he's down. You did 3 attacks.
No, I guess
That's
not.
like you're swinging 3
I just-
times
right,
and
I
you're
just
like,
automatically fucking did it. No, you're right. Okay. Another 10. That's funny.
It's an
Alright,
auto
so-
crit. He's dead.
that's just 2 failed death saves.
No. When you're down and prone and unconscious, it's an
It's-
auto crit, and you're
Which is 2 failed.
two
death
fails.
saves.
He hit you twice after that.
No, I went down
No.
after the second hit. So I got
Correct.
hit once while I was down.
Correct.
Yeah, she fails.
So Atos is on 2 fails right now, guys.
Jesus.
All right. Do we want to end here since it's 12:30?
Yeah, we have to.
This sucks. Trad. Ugh, this is terrible.
Yeah,
We're
sorry,
gonna
my
die.
Yeah, it's all good.
Whatever. All right, guys. Everyone have a good
Fucking time to stabilize Atos next
Much
turn.
love. I'm gonna go take a duke.
night. Peace out, people.
I don't think Kenzie.
All right.
No.
See you next time, motherfuckers.
All right, bye.
Well, that went fucking poorly.
Yeah, it could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot better.
It kind of could have gone much worse. I could have known how elemental summoning works.
Yeah. Also, I am currently sitting here at 61 hit points, so I'm doing okay.
Atos is down. That's not great.
We'll show party health real quick. He's gonna love coming back next week to that. By the way.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy.
Where's party
I'm
health?
I'm not telling him. That's not my job.
Lumps at 40 and change.
I'm looking great. I don't know what y'all are bitching about. I'm sure that's gonna fucking change though.
Yeah, the bird's pretty hurt. Ash is taking some hits. Clovis is down. Rizzia's taken a hit or two. Drow Girl has not taken a hit.
Oh god, this sucks.
You weathered like the main initial brunt though. All the action surges are gone, and with Clovis down, and he's already used his top level spell slot. I'll just tell you that right now. So you don't have to worry about getting disintegrated or any more walls of ice.
Yeah.
Jump back up.
I might just fucking kill him next turn.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really consider that aspect of it when I said, when I was setting all this up. This turned out actually better than I thought. I was a little bit worried about tonight.
I'm still worried about getting through the rest of this. Either fucking way. I gotta call tonight, gentlemen. Fabulous session. I'll see you on the internet tomorrow. We'll go raid Slutter.
How is Slutter back? Is Slutter
Yeah, he got unbanned earlier this week.
wonderful? I missed that.
Yep. He running Nocturne.
Back
Alright,
to
y'all.
first.
Well, you will. Deuces, yo.
All right, later.